Detox, can you hear me now? Dr. Rose, Fallen Mayhem, Shake, good morning. Can everybody hear me now? Yeah, I had to reset everything and change some shit around. Shit was fucked, yo. My morning's good. I finished work early, so now I'm chilling. It's 10:21 a.m. here in North Carolina, baby. Crimson, good to see you, buddy. Long time no hear from. How you been? Fallen Mayhem, what are we up to so far? I don't know yet. Ruiner near Giganta, probably. Detox, it's your birthday. Well, you know what that means. That means I gotta sing happy birthday to you, my brother. I have to sing for thee. All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Detox. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Detox. How old are you now? Crimson, my man.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Long time. And 1 second. Nova, Monstro, Man Onion. Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing today? And happy 30th birthday, Detox. But yeah, Crimson, long time no see, brother. You okay?
Dude, I had my little health scare that I'm just trying to get taken care of, and I I've been putting out videos like gameplay videos as well as um politics videos, and it's hilarious.
Right on. Well, I should say on that note, on my streams nowadays, I don't talk politics simply because I just want to keep it all about the gaming and keep everybody chill. But if there's anything in particular you want to talk about politically, we can talk about it later if you'd like.
Oh no, I'm not. It's not even that. It's what's funny is just the response that I get. That's one of the things.
Right on.
And like today, I had somebody make a comment because I recently released a video, and like, what if I told you guys like I want more of our people doing social media?
Right.
This guy made a video, and of course, it's a little political in nature. He's like, I hate that these black content creators be making all these 20v1s, and I'm like, dude, it's not just black people that make 20v1s.
1 second on that, Crimson. Question mark. Good morning to you. Nova, we are hunting Ruiner near Giganta. Question mark. I think aliens will if there are aliens, I would say they adapt to their own planet and look different. That's what I'd like to believe that, because if they look like us, that would be cool, but also weird. I don't know.
It
I
would
hope they look
lend
like us.
theory to a cosmic seeding race.
Oh, what?
It would lend theory to a cosmic seeding race. So,
That
for
would.
instance,
Yeah,
a
explain.
race of people that went out and seeded the stars, because the way scientists actually works is the Milky Way is young enough to, if it has life, it should be teeming with life. Either there's a cosmic race that has seeded life throughout the galaxy or even throughout the universe, or life started slowly and we're like some of the first sentient life.
Hmm. Well, then I hope the cosmic race thing is real. That would be cool as hell. And thank you,
No,
Man
it wouldn't.
Onion.
Think about it. they looking at the Earth like we ain't gonna let these people into the fun stuff.
Yeah, ain't no God. That's why I keep saying to people: if aliens are real, ain't no God. And they know we exist. For example, I would say they want nothing to do with us. Like if they are real, right? If if they're real, they have the technology to travel the stars, and they are able to like scout planets before interacting with them. They've seen us in our incredibly self-destructive nature, and it's just like, yeah, we are better off not giving these hairless apes anything else to destroy themselves with. It's probably in their best interest that we not interact with them.
And the prevailing theory, and this is all based on the Fermi principle. But the prevailing theory is that any race that has started galactic travel would, by necessity, be a predatory species, like a predator versus a prey species. You know,
Hmm.
I bet they lock their doors
so
when they come to
because they
Earth.
would have to, and this is all based on us. So we don't really, we only have a example of one, but a prey animal, they will be concerned with, not being prey. Like a like we even when we were apes, we were not apex predator, but we were close to apex predators. So in the end, they would have to drive to push and expand. So
So they'd want to conquer us, basically.
well, they would, in order to expand into the stars, they would have that drive. Now, that's not saying that they haven't become malevolent over time, but it's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, we're doing this because we want to expand our boundaries, even
Right
for the
on.
pursuit of exploration. We want to expand our boundaries. I mean, like it's not lending maliciousness, but it is expanding boundaries. So, but again,
Yeah.
this is just based off of the one example that we have, and that's us.
Right on. Well, very well. Also, to everybody watching, happy Friday. How we all doing today?
So you got to help me out. You getting the
And
new Monster Hunter?
yes, I love this fucking game. And I love the community. But before we get into that, I wanted to go back to what you said before about black content creators doing 20v1s. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so um, there's a concept of 20v1. First, uh, Jubilee started it, where they would have one dater, and they would run 20. Imagine a Bachelor, but instead of a season, it's a YouTube video.
Imagine The Bachelor.
Hmm.
Instead of a season, it's a YouTube video. Okay.
Yeah, that's what a 20v1 is. Somebody that comes up and like, hey, this is me. Do you like me? Or like stuff like that. What has been irritating to me is it's this one content creator. He came out, was like, oh, black people are just making trash YouTube content, and I'm like, this has nothing to do with them being black. It's just that it's trash YouTube content.
Trash TV is sells like hotcakes. Everyone, not everyone, but unfortunately, a lot of people love trash TV.
You and I are old enough to remember reality TV in its infancy.
Oh my god, people love that shit.
The problem comes where you get these people that's, oh, these black people are making trash TV on the internet. It's like, dude, this has nothing with them being black.
It ain't nothing about being black. This is just a cult. This is American. Well, the world does. Every country has its own trash TV. Every country.
But when you making it uniquely, all these black people do this, I gotta call you out on this.
Right on.
I mean, so
This ain't
this
nothing.
and you get
This ain't
people like,
nothing new.
no, he's saying that they shouldn't be doing it. Dog, like, look, I'm not gonna police you on your content. If you want to play games, if you want to do this, as long as it's not hurting people, I'm not gonna police you in your content. But
Yeah.
you put this exceptional, have to be exceptional, weight on people to make content. That's like 99.9% of the internet.
Yeah. No, I've never understood.
So
Yeah, Jersey Shore was
it's
trash
just funny
TV.
because
Milan, good morning. And
it's
Nova, yeah,
a
I
coupled
kind of
with
like them.
I'm one of the good ones. So look at my
Hello,
content. My content is better. I'm like,
hello, hello.
no,
Can anybody hear
that's
me?
not how that works.
Hello,
You
hello,
just seem like you are doing something
hello,
like
hello.
almost like you want to get picked for some
Can
reason.
anybody hear me?
What do they call that? A pick them? Yeah, we're
Pick
gonna call it
me.
a pick them.
Can anybody? Hold on a second. My buddy I'm talking to can't hear me. Y'all
So
can hear me,
how's
but
your
he can't.
content going, man? I see you just be gaming and gaming and gaming.
1 second. Crimson, you can't hear me.
I can't hear you.
Crimson, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I have been talking this entire time. My stream could hear me, but you couldn't hear me.
No, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
but no, you're good. You're good. My headset is broken, so it does. I gotta get a new one because this shit is fucked. But Milan, good to see you. DJ Tusgoja, good to see you too. And Crimson, you asked me how's my content been going. It's been going great. I'm building a larger community, having a good time, having fun. That's all that matters to me more than anything. And what I wanted to say to you earlier, I was trying to respond to what you were saying, was that yeah, there is a weird onus of we're not allowed. Black people aren't allowed to just to be as equally trashy as any other people, right? At least online, we're not allowed to be trashy. There's a weird expectation from certain pockets of black people that don't, content creators and whatnot, that don't like seeing it. It feels like it makes us all look bad or some shit. And I'm just like, nah. I mean, if there are black people who want to get into trash content, content farms or whatever the fuck, let them. Everybody else does it. Why can't we? I don't like
What
it personally, but it's like it's a weird um it is a weird standard to hold anyone to, any demographic to be like, yeah, you shouldn't be making this content. It makes us look bad. Just like I am not accountable to the worst people in my demographic any more than you are, so I don't want to hear that shit.
what killed me is this man used an example of Karoni Kenshin, the big black YouTube video game streamer. Cool, but he said somebody that shows exemplary of black people creativity was RDC World One.
Oh God.
And I'm like, they the hood people that made it out because they was hood. Like no, like, and it's like nothing to get bad against them. They took their creativity, but they hood. One of the video series is the Hood Bender.
Yeah, they're not even they're suburban kids though. That's the crazy thing. They're not even fucking hood like actual street dudes. Like they're suburban dudes who make skits based off the hood.
Yeah, but they never do it to a point where it's just like look bad hood. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, it's just all in good fun.
But it's just like one of those things. It's just like no, dude. As long and you get people in the comments like they doing 20v1s with kids. They first of all they not having the kids busted open, and the overly aggressive talk. That aggressive talk.
Yeah.
Academic, but it's like no, they shouldn't just be. I'm like, dude, like it's trash TV. What do you expect? Well, I'm like, it's just one of those things where it's just like it's I know that race relations is a big thing in this country, but some people are just so black and white with it that they have to make because it looks kind of like this. It's super bad, and for one, it pushes people away because if you say, well, because you enjoy this joke, it's really really bad, and now you're evil, and you know what, you can't be saved. It's my problem that I have with a lot of people on the left was like, well, that person can't be saved because this reason, so I'm not gonna talk to him. You don't win like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, you know. But hey, I just think it's funny that people. This person literally said they were gonna dislike my video.
They
They
told
watched
it.
my video and they dislike my video, and I had to tell them like I already got what I wanted from you,
Your views, dog. You watched the whole video. That helps me,
and you made a comment.
which it
You
helps
made a
engage me.
comment. I already
Dumb,
got what I wanted from you.
dumbass. Oh, Jamie Green. Good morning. Also, again, I asked everybody. Good morning to y'all. How we all doing today? Uh, yeah, nah, dude. That is. And happy Friday, everybody. What are we all getting up to today? But yeah, no. People are weird. Trash TV ain't going. Listen, trash TV, trash content, none of that shit is going anywhere ever. People
I'm gonna
love
say
that
this.
shit.
I'm gonna say this, and then the hard part about it is, Shakespeare was trash plays.
He was.
Mozart was trash music.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he
I
was
thought.
considered like a upstart and like trashy because it was too, the best way to say it, it was too forte.
Gotcha. Alias Jaeger. I'm not going after Fatalis. And good morning to you. We're just shooting the shit, DJ Tuskoji and Nova. Hell yeah! So that is pretty fucking dope. Hope y'all have a good time together. Y'all got any plans and things to do together? All right, carry on, Crimson.
But no, it's just hilarious. Now, what I have been doing is getting into like a lot of the gaming content, either commentary or stuff like that. Um, I am looking for people to play 7 Days to Die.
Ooh,
I want to start a web series.
right on. Suicide. Suicide. Oh, suicide. Ha! Good morning to you. I hope you get a new
Don't live
console.
up to your name.
Please don't live up to your name. I hope you get a new console because I love to play with you. So unless you get I hope you get a PS4. Or 5, either one. And yeah, Crimson. Um 7 Days to Die. I've heard of that game and I've heard it's pretty fucking rough.
It is. It is. It's very rough. But it can be fun because every seven days you get what's called Horde Night, where zombies come and attack your base.
See, that's why you got 7 days to die.
That I want to get into. I want to start a Conan web series. Conan Exiles. You ever played that?
I've heard about it. One of my fans really wants me to play it.
I mean, like technically, you can have slaves. I mean, associates. What they call them?
Unpaid interns.
No, thralls. We're gonna call them thralls. You hit them over the head. You drag them to a wheel of pain, and they become your thralls.
Right on.
You remember watching Conan, the Arnold ones?
Yeah, I remember.
You know that big wheel that he was pushing in the beginning of the game when he grew up. I mean, the beginning of the show he grew up. Yeah, you get to make one of those.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Suicide. Yeah, and I only got the name because I'm native. Got you. I like your name all the same. And Nova, you say you're taking your girl to a hiking spot.
Just watch out for Mr. Voorhees.
Let's see. You're gonna have a picnic? That's cute as hell, brother. Have fun. Have fun at your little picnic.
Not too much fun. They give you tickets for that. I should know.
Oh yeah, I already got. I am guilty of that and haven't gotten a ticket for that. James Height, good morning, and good luck with Ruiner. And what's up, Crimson? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you good? I'm thinking about going back and playing the series Horizon.
Right on.
That'd be
I've
awesome.
never played Horizon. So I've heard great things about it, and I own it. I just never played it.
It's God, I can't quote it.
Take care, Detox.
Just okay. Here's a good way of thinking about it. The world went to crap. You wanna know why the world went to crap? Imagine somebody as incompetent as Elon Musk creating military automated drones.
Right. And Nova, definitely have fun then, my brother.
Yeah, your mic is out.
My mic is out. Hold on. Can anybody hear me? Ah, fucking shit. Can anybody in the stream hear me? Hello?
I see your mouth moving in the video, but I can't hear you.
Anybody hear?
Yeah, we can hear you now. The mic is gone again.
Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me? This is so annoying. I really need to get new headphones, and I need them ASAP. Fallen Mayhem, good to see you, buddy. But yeah, Crim,
Mic.
like a separate mic. A long time ago, I did, but not anymore.
Would you go spend you $15 so you can get a mic and get you some like earbuds?
I am gonna get like an next time I buy equipment, it's gonna be like an actual separate mic. Maybe a USB mic. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Also, like, you're recording off OBS, aren't you?
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs, okay. OBS with extra steps.
Bingo.
No, that's one thing I'm gonna need to do is get a capture card.
Oh, you definitely need that, my brother.
My PC and my gaming are at a 90-degree angle for each other.
Right on.
Like it doesn't work well to be like my last setup where it was at a 45 degree. It worked better, but my current setup, it just doesn't work well.
Right. Gavin, thank you for liking the live and following Mayhem. My apologies, my brother. But it is good to see you all the same. What are you up to today? And yeah, Cosmic, I definitely do need a new headset. This is ridiculous. All right, Crimson, carry on.
Do you have an Amazon wish list?
I do not. I need to make one. Why do you ask?
Why do you think I asked?
Oh, right, of course. Well, far be it from me to stop you, because I need a new headset. I need one yesterday.
I mean, like, if you put something like under like 20 on it, I'll address it with you.
Right on. Hater certified. Good morning, Gavin. Good morning. Yeah, I put something on there. Crimson, I will put something on there simple for it if that's what you want to do.
Man, like, dude, like the thing about it is, and I'm gonna say this: if it wasn't for generous people, I wouldn't have the stream that I do. Somebody actually donated a PC for me, and I was like, yeah, I
No
appreciate
way.
that. Yeah, this was about 4 years ago. I had a trash PC, and they like I had it on my list. It was $200, and they donated it to me. So like for everybody that I know that wants to get in the YouTube thing, like I used to have. I did this thing where I reviewed a few mics for FinFine. Like they were cheap mics, and because I bought them, they reimbursed me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of the mics that I've had for like 6 years now. And so if I had it in real life to give it to somebody, I used to, you spread it, you spread the love.
Right
And
on.
it was other people who I knew that streaming was a thing for them. I would just like, hey, let me, and I wasn't physically in contact with them. Yeah, Amazon wish list. Like, we don't have to. We are not playing with this one. We are making sure that if more people want to be on and create social media, I mean, like
The more the merrier.
But yeah, exactly.
Tyler, good morning. Distinct, good morning. Tyler. Oh, Tyler, yeah. Tyler and Distinct, how we doing? And happy Friday, everybody. Sincerely, happy Friday. But yeah, no, I have personally helped, I don't know, a couple dozen people get into streaming since I've been streaming on TikTok. Because I want more people in the game. I want people doing what they want to do, and I want to make sure they having as good a time doing it as possible, as streamlined a way as possible. Because it took a lot to figure this shit out on my own. No shot on that one, Crimson. Like straight up, this to get to where I'm at now and the way things work now, excluding my busted ass headset. It took a goddamn while to figure everything out like
Love
this.
the vibes today, Rico.
I'm right there with you, man. I've been doing for YouTube for like 8 years coming up now. I just hit 1,000 subscribers not too long ago, so I totally feel you. Hey, did you ever I know we was talking before, were you able to apply for their partner program?
For Twitch?
No, for YouTube.
Well, I'm monetized on YouTube, but I'm not on no partner program with nobody. I think.
I see you have super chats. By the way, if you can, everybody super chat this man. He's out here doing the Lord's work, talking to a crazy person and fighting a crazy dragon.
Goddamn right. And Jose, good to see you, my brother. And Tyler, I'm all right, man. I'm chilling with my boy Crimson and fighting Ruiner near Giganta, having a good time. Dwayne Farrell, good morning. Yeah, a lot of people playing World right now. What platform do you play on, Dwayne? Because everybody's playing World right now in preparation for Monster Hunter Wilds. So when Wilds comes out, it's going to be a fucking woo! Oh, you're on PlayStation? Well, 1 second, Crimson. Dwayne, if you're on PlayStation, you should join my Discord, my brother. I would love to have you. Because I got a big crew of people on PlayStation who would love to play with you, myself included. All right, Crimson, carry on.
Pause.
What? Pause? Oh, fuck out of here, dog.
No, all jokes aside, and that's the thing about Horizon. You can actually do BGH, big game hunting on Horizon.
Right on.
Like in between story missions, you'd be like, ooh, that I want to go kill the dragon. Technically speaking, I want to go kill the dragon, and you can literally go and have fun. Like the monster hunting aspect of it, especially when you get into like the first game, the Thunderjaws, the big mold creatures, you would have fun with that. And
I do love monster hunting.
in the second game, they still got the Thunderjaws. They got something called the Trematus, which is like an elephant analog. You get with basically a Lampy from Pokemon.
Right on.
Big, you know, Loch Ness monster. You get the like basically a Spinosaurus that you can fight, and the Stormbird. Oh, the Stormbird can actually be really fun.
That sounds cool as hell. Keith Locklear, good to see you.
So yeah, no, it's just one of those things where it's just like people like literally just go big game hunting after they get to it. Like in the first part of the story, after they get a significant portion of the story missions, just go like, okay, let's go hunt some Thunderjaws. And the Thunderjaws are so much fun to fight. Whether you cheese it or just fight it straight out, it's so much fun.
Right on. Yeah, I definitely got to try Horizon out.
And like I said, the story itself is actually fun. I mean, like it's a little bit. What do they say about the protagonist? She has a savior mentality. Like everybody loves her, but the problem with that is they don't see the character flaw. If you watched a lot of stories, either play video games or watch TVs,
Right on.
people who have a savior complex that are extreme loners, that's their problem. They think, I'm gonna win the battle myself. You idiot. You have the only key to save everything, and that key is revolves around you being alive. Go sit yourself down somewhere.
Exactly.
But I'm the only one that can do it. Dog, we need your DNA. After we clear everything out, then you can come in. But no, I should do it my own self. You didn't almost die like 5 times this week. Sit down, let other people handle it. You know, the people around you that you protect, that you say you protect, but also as good as you. Sit down, let them handle the front, then you come in behind them, and then mop up.
Yeah, it's okay to rely on other people. And how's everybody? Jose, if you're still there, how you doing today, brother? And to everybody who's still here, what are we all getting up to? Oh hell yeah! Got another large Elder Dragon gym. Yay!
Are you gonna get Power World when it comes out?
Power World, it's already out.
I'm good. How are you, Rico? Miss coming in
I've
here.
always hated
Daily life's
Pokemon
been super
myself.
crazy lately.
Sorry, said it again, Crimson.
I've always hated Pokemon myself, so
Ah, that's fair.
Digimon was better.
That's what I keep hearing. Woof. Still laying in bed, falling mayhem. Get your ass out of bed, son. Wake up. And Jose, don't sweat missing my lives, brother. It's always a pleasure to have you here when you're here, and when you're not, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You take care of yourself over there, brother. I'll always be here. But yeah, I've heard Digimon is better. I don't mind Pokemon. I used to like it as a kid, but not so much anymore. Like it's not that I dislike it. I just don't care for it. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. It's just.
Because once you've played one, you've played them all, as far as I'm concerned.
I don't think I've had a game where you actually collect monsters to fight for you. I don't think I have. Wow, I don't think I have.
Right on, right on. There's not many games of that because Pokemon, Nintendo pretty much copyrighted the very concept of doing that.
Hey, Hey, don't forget to pick up. They have Jet Moto. I know Jet Moto 1 was free. I think Jet Moto 2 is free as well. Can't hear you.
I'm here.
Okay.
What's Jet Moto?
All right. Um, think Jet Moto are basically hover jet bikes. It's a classic PS1 game,
Right on.
and it plays like a PS1 game. But that's what I'm saying. The first one is free. I think the second one is free as well. In the second one, it's better controls, and you can get the tracks on the first game.
Right on. Yeah, no, I've hmm, never heard of
And
that. Is it old? This old game?
it's a PS1 game. The thing about it too is, like, when I say like it's like super PS1, like the bikes have sponsorships, like Butterfinger, Mountain Dew, things like that.
I'm digging. Do, do. What are you doing right now? I forgot to ask you. Like, what are you up to right now, my dude?
Besides working on my art, man, just what takes the biggest amount of my time really, because I want a game, but I just be tired. I do what's called cardio rehab, which is basically physical training.
Right. You remember? I
Because
remember
yeah,
you telling me, or at least not remember. Earlier, you just said you just got a health scare. What's, if you don't mind me asking, what's wrong? Are you okay?
heart failure. Yeah, no,
Heart
heart failure.
failure. Fuck.
Yeah. So
That
yeah,
is
no.
that is very scary.
I mean, like I was only in Death's area code. I wasn't at his door.
I'm glad you survived. I'm glad you weren't at his doors for real.
Although it'd be fun to be at Death's door. We can go hang out, go pick up some chicks, and take them to the afterlife. But that'd be fun. No,
You crazy as hell, my dude. God damn.
no. You know what? Here's the thing. Okay, I went back and watched. Um, did you ever see The Sandman on Netflix?
No, I need to watch that.
Man, not only is Death like really she's fine as hell. Um, but just like cool because yeah, to say Morpheus in like the way Neil Gaiman portrayed him
Mm-hmm.
is a mopey little, I have to make sure the dreaming is protected type, just mopey like type person. Death is all happy and it's just like,
They love their
hey,
they love their job.
well, no, no, it's very clear that she doesn't love her job. It's just clear that she loves the people. Like, it's time to go. Um, one person, like you, like they are in the field and some people playing soccer around her, and like a guy tries to hit on her. He's like, I forget his name. It was like Charles, um, I'll see you later, okay? He's like, can I talk to you later? It's like, no, Charles, but I'll see you later, okay? And like she's deaf, so it's like,
That's a horrifying statement from death.
no, but he's like, he thinking he about to riz it up, right?
Right?
And so like later on, she walks back, Spaz, like, come on, it's time to go. He's like, go where? But didn't you just see how I like kicked the ball out in the middle of the street and dodged the car?
This story's
Charles,
funny.
you didn't dodge the car.
No.
And he's looking like, oh man. It's like stuff like that, or
Like you did not, in fact, dodge the car, sir.
exactly. He got hit by
Nisoth,
a
good to
car
see
cone.
you. Nisoth, welcome back. Good morning. And yeah, no, that all right. This is Sandman on Netflix.
Yeah. Now, one that I do want to actually watch is American Gods because Anubis in that also looks kind of cool. He like he picks up this like of course it's about how ancient gods interact with um, the modern world, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's this one scene where he meets older Arabian woman, and she's like, "Wait, I didn't believe in you guys." He was like, "What? You still kept the old beliefs?" And he basically is like, "All right, it's time to go." And she's like, "But my family's gonna find me like this." And he gives her time to like straighten out herself a little bit, when they find her. And they walk and like it's a scene where she's like, I don't know how to do it. And she still, passes and she's like, I don't know which afterlife to go into. Would you choose something like literally like this whole concept of people who like I'm scared of death. I'm like you're not scared of death. That's not the problem. You scared of dying in pain. That's the big problem. But once it's over, it sucks, but time to go.
Right on.
So yeah,
All right. Yeah. So American Gods and
Sandman.
Sandman. Add those to my. Cause I've been looking for some shit to watch. Unironically, I have been looking for things to watch. I,
It's
cause I'm
it's
running low.
fun. It's fun watching stuff, but just like the problem what I have is if I start a series, then I have to complete it. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It
Dorca
was
Rosario. Good morning.
it was a series that I watched the other day, called A Discovery of Witches, which is it was kind of okay. So I just
Fallen Mayhem. I'm already watching One Piece. Don't you worry.
yuck, yuck,
Hey,
yuck.
don't knock it.
I saw one episode and I was like, no, it's too much.
It's a lot. It's a lot to get through, and it drags in a lot of places. But when it gets good, it gets good.
And this is somebody who watches Bleach. Now I don't watch the fillers, but I did watch Bleach when it came out.
Yeah. The Hesno, good
What
morning
y'all
to
know
you.
about One Piece?
Yeah, I love Bleach, especially the Thousand Year Blood War. They are really killing it with the Thousand Year Blood War.
Oh, did you read the manga?
Yes, I did, but they're adapting it much better than the manga than the manga portrayed it.
Yeah, no, I give you that. I'm just waiting for the "Welcome to my Soul Society" line.
What?
Okay, so there's an incident where Yuhabak comes back to the Soul Society, and he's greeted by somebody. You're going, you out right now.
Hello? No, I'm
There
here.
we go. But he steps through the portal and he ends up to the Soul Society, and somebody comes out and says, "Welcome to my Soul Society." And I know the internet is gonna pop when that happens.
Oh, I can't wait.
You know what I'm talking about now, right?
Yes, I do.
You know that people, judging by the reaction from the last two episodes, when that happens, people are gonna pop.
Oh, for sure. And the Hesno, you still there, buddy?
They, I just from what happened last season, people gonna pop when somebody has this worse, and again, I'm trying to be vague for a reason.
You don't want to
Where-
spoil it.
Right, where somebody says, you know, if you just use me right, you can win. And then the person responds like, what are you talking about? I come to give you this power. They call it Bankai.
Oh,
people
yeah.
gonna pop on that one.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Yes, I can't wait for that.
And if they show it like they showed it in the manga, like
They're gonna go above and beyond in the anime, for sure.
No, I mean like just when that person says that, and the look that they gave and the look in their eyes, people are gonna pop. They're like, I knew it. It's people gonna pop.
Yeah. Lucian, good to see you. And Fallen Mayhem. No, I haven't seen Dororo yet. Or Doro Hedoro or some shit. Sanders, good morning. And yes, Elden Ring is looking a little funky right now.
What's another one? And it's like few other moments pop.
The Shinsui Kyotoku's, you know, the new head captain, his Bankai is gonna blow everyone's mind.
But you know that's not the best part of that fight.
No.
And
But
we're
it's-
gonna see that. We're gonna see some background too. I know we are. Kubo then said he's gonna expand the background on that one. How people are gonna say Toshiro's not useless anymore after they see what's gonna happen with that fight.
Yeah. Can't wait.
What else? I mean, like stuff that people are. I'm not gonna say that one. I'm not gonna mention Uriel.
At fallen underscore my 3M.
What's another one? I want them to do Can't Fear Your Own World.
Right on.
I want them to do that. Oh. And like the people that's going, they gonna love to see the Thunder Guard form.
Yeah. Oh, but Yoruichi's. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just gonna say I know the Thunder God episode is gonna be fucking lit.
I'm just saying, people are gonna be like, huh? Like I knew she was my wife. But I want them to do 1,000 Years. I want them to do Can't Fear Your Own World. They've already incorporated stuff into the show from it, and I think people like could they make a full series of Bleach without having Ichigo in it?
Yeah, absolutely.
If it's that, yes, definitely yes.
And Crystal Caster, good morning.
So I'm kind of mad that they didn't go back and redo Death Saved the Strawberry. Like they did it in the Fullbringer art. They came out with a light novel of what happened before Rukia got the sword to give Ichigo his powers back.
Oh, they should do that.
Like all of their little light novels are literally part of canon because Kubo kind of like he supervised the creation. What is we do not always love you would be a nice little 2-episode thing.
Mm-hmm.
How Renji and Rukia got married. It would be nice. I don't see why people think that like Ichigo and Rukia should be like. You know,
I think that I am a diehard Ichigo Rukia couple guy, and it's because they had amazing chemistry throughout the entire show.
No. Here, think about it like this. Who does Rukia resemble in actions and a little bit of appearance?
Who does she resemble?
Yeah, in actions and appearance. Kyrene. She literally is like an older version of his little sister.
Oh. I mean, I never saw that.
And when you look at just the anime alone, you can kind of see in the beginning, yeah, they kind of try to ship him a little bit. But in the manga, he is always, it like, in the Soul Society, yeah, he was a little bit like, we gotta save Rukia. But when somebody touched Orihime, he lost it. He always loses it.
At fallen_my 3M, I'll peep it.
Now the weird part is
Fallen Mayhem. I am gonna check out Hell's Paradise. That's on my list.
the weird part about it is Kubo used Orihime's characteristics to basically make the same characteristics of Masaki, but you know, that's a little bit more weirder.
That's weird to me. That's weirder. Yeah,
But
no.
he
I wish I.
doesn't like brunettes.
No, he does not. No, I stand by that he should have ended up with Rukia. I will die on that hill. God damn it. Mar, good
Why,
morning.
though?
Why? Because I love Rukia. I think she's an amazing character, and I think the interactions between Ichigo and Rukia are just significantly more fascinating than the interactions between Ichigo and Orihime. Like, it's not even close.
I don't. I have to disagree with you. The reason why I would disagree with you is because he never showed the same sense of urgency that he did for Rukia as he did for Orihime.
I know that. I know with regards to urgency for sure, but in every other interaction, Ichigo and Rukia's interactions with each other are just better.
As friends, like she sees him. Like, think about it. I'll say it like this: she sees him as a kind of an equal,
As an equal, as a friend. For sure. Razor, good morning. How we doing? Amy, good morning. Mar, good to see you again. No, this is just an investigation. All right, sorry, Crimson, carry on.
But again, Renji and Rukia's interaction is much closer.
They're like brother and sister more than couple.
No.
They felt more like brother and fucking sister. Not literally, but I mean like they felt more like just best friends, siblings, and they
Always crushed on her.
did he?
Yeah, even when they was a kid and he made the little spirit energy ball and she was like, he was always crushing on her. Hold on.
Amy, how we doing? Razor, how we doing?
But yeah, no, he was always crushing on her. That was one of his things. He was always crushing on her.
I didn't know he had maybe I missed something because I don't remember him having a crush on her.
Hold on, man. Hold on for a second.
Sonny, good morning. Razor, how you doing, buddy? Oh, he beat my ass. Hold on.
Alright, sorry about that.
You good, brother?
Yeah. No, like, just the whole second fight that Renji had with, Ichigo. It was literally like, save my girl.
Skinny Man, good morning.
The fight that Renji had with Byakuya. It was basically, can I pipe your sister?
I love it. It was when he finally stood up to Byakuya.
Yeah. And Byakuya was like, no. Can I pipe your sister? I said no. That's all that conversation was.
I'm doing all right, Skinny Man. How are you?
The fight on Sokyo Hill, right? It was like, no, even Ichigo was like, yo, dude, catch. You better take her and run. You better
I,
protect her, Renji.
it's funny. I read the interaction between Ichigo and Renji, like Renji basically passing the torch to Ichigo, being like, "You're better for her than me. You can protect her. You can do right by her. I can't. So please go save her."
No, no, it was always because like that's the thing. Like in the we do not always love you when they was getting married. Renji told like Ichigo's like, look, you better go wife up Orihime. You better hurry the phone. Like seriously, like dude, we all know what you like. You can make the case that Iryu wanted like found Orihime like kind of like he wanted her, but like I mean like look at those Shiba men always stealing women from the Ishida family.
Yeah.
Oh, like you can make the argument that um Rio actually really did you know like Masaki, but in the end he was like nah they the same type of crazy. I'm not gonna get between them.
Right. And Mar, Lawless 49ers, good morning to y'all. How we doing? But yeah, no, that's a fair point. Hmm.
What what I find contentious is that, and this is what I will argue anybody with. This has always been my favorite point to argue people with. The first manifestation of Ichigo Zanpakuto was white.
I understand, Mar. Don't sweat it. Razor, you still there? Nisal, same to you. You still there? And Skinny Mane, what you up to? All right, so you said his first manifestation of his Zanpakuto was white, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What is it? What do you like? What does that have to do with anything?
So a lot of people say, "Oh, the first time he met his Zanpakuto was when old man Zangetsu tried to talk to him when he was training with um Kisuke." It's like no, the first time he manifested Zanpakuto, remember when he first fought Renji?
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of went like
It was
sadistic crazy.
it was white. That was white taking over.
That was white taking over. It's like and he's like, come on, you fall slow. It's like, it's like you've never seen Ichigo respond any type of way like that before. That was white.
That was
His
the
little
first. That was the first hint of White's existence. White's
yeah,
existence was, because he's the battle crazed, like, no, no, I'm the shit and I know it, Ichigo.
exactly. And I think people don't give White as much credit as he's deserved. The um the merge form that they did at the end of um the fake Karakuta Town arc,
Mm-hmm.
people think that that was just Tensa Zagetsu saying, "Oh, I want to protect you." No, that part was White more than anything. Both of parts of his power wants to protect him, but like, yeah, no, that part was more White than anything. You can just like that whole like, just like I've never seen in that series. No Zanpakuto has been ever antagonistic towards Ichigo as both his parts of his power. When he was training with old man
Mm-hmm.
to learn his Bankai, he was he was like, "Get up, or I'm gonna wring your neck." I was like, "Dang," because I went back and watched people react to it. I was like, "Dang, you huh? You just have a thing about putting your hands around Ichigo's neck." I see,
Basically, he loves strangling them.
and not in a fun way.
Not in a fun way,
Pause.
no. Not in the fun way at all.
But no, it's a good show. As far as the big three, I'm keeping up with the Boruto manga, which is turning out to be just like awesome.
Right on.
Have you got into Boruto?
Nope, I refuse.
Why?
Because, as far as I'm concerned, Naruto is over. It ended.
Yeah, it's about Boruto.
Nah, it's about Boruto. I just don't care about Boruto at all.
It's just because of his attitude.
I mean, maybe.
So you're telling me you would be a well-adjusted person if your daddy, after 10 years of your life, who played with you and was just another big kid, all of a sudden says, "I gotta work."
Yeah, no, I again, the big thing that bothers me about Boruto is exactly that. And yes, Mar, Egon, good morning. Rowdy Morris, good morning. That is exactly that. That's what bothers me. You cannot convince me on God's green earth that Naruto would ever become a distant and or neglectful father. You cannot convince me. Nothing.
No one said he's
That is just bad.
neglectful.
I wouldn't even say. All right, so let's just say I'm being incredibly not generous by saying he's neglectful. Fine, but to say that, you cannot convince me on God's green fucking earth that he would become a distant. They just wouldn't be there. Jessica, good morning. You can't convince me that he would not be anything other than a completely obnoxiously doting father the entire time.
So this is the lesson that is taught literally in Boruto. Instead of just him being a doting father on Boruto and Hima or Himawari, he transferred that to all of the village. He
You're like,
wanted to outbe he wanted to outbe Hiruzen as far
right.
as the way he cared for the village. So in the end, like he was like, "Oh, I don't have just one kid now. I have a village full of kids."
Uh, The village needs me. But no, I if anything, that would have been the point of contention. That he cares more about his like he hyper fixates on his own kids so much that he's not necessarily a bad Hokage, but not a very good one. You know what I mean? Because he and like that could be its own conflict there. That he's just the struggle to balance it all, but he ultimately chooses his kids first and foremost.
So also look at the people that he looks up to in the role. He doesn't look up to Kakashi as a Hokage, not because Kakashi was a bad one. He looks up to Hiruzen and his father as Hokages.
And that's fair. That's
So
fair.
of course he's going to be doting on the whole village and effectively doting on the whole world. Actually,
But his
he thinks
personality is like dead as a doornail in Boruto, and I hate that. It's like becoming Hokage just made him forget who he was and become this. The idea of maturity. I understand maturing as a person. Don't get me wrong. I understand that entirely. That said, I I just cannot abide
so.
Naruto change, especially the infamous birthday scene where Naruto's clone was there and then it disappeared, dropping the cake or whatever the fuck. The infamous birthday scene. You cannot convince me that Naruto would have missed his child's birthday.
Okay,
No way.
so if you're talking about just the movie, I give you just the movie kind of was like rushed. In the anime and in the manga, the Asusi was coming. They were just coming. Like they ran into a Kaguya plant like months before, and Asusi was coming.
Fair enough. I still don't like it. That don't mean I gotta like it.
Now, after when he realized how far he pushed Boruto, he kind of like pulled back, and especially when Kawaki came into the home, he spent more time, and everybody was like, "Okay, I think you need to go back to work." He wasn't Goku grades of bad parent, but everybody was like, "Okay, we need you to go back to work. We need you to be Hokage."
But the most mature thing Naruto could have done, in my opinion, was just give it back, just resign and give it back up to fucking Kakashi and say, look,
No,
I want to be a parent. I'll protect the village whenever I'm needed, but I want to be a goddamn parent.
that would make space for Boruto, Sakura, not Sakura, Sadara or Mitsuki. That wouldn't make space for him. they need to he needs to make cover just like effectively Tsunade made cover for him. That was the lesson he had to learn. He had to be able to be responsive, but he also needed to make sure that, and he was able to communicate, not just, oh well, it's a Naruto thing. Like, the only reason why Garber wasn't as bad as Naruto is because he adopted a son who effectively kind of like was an outcast like him. But all the rest of the rest of the Kages, they was like, no, these kids are just trash.
Damn.
And this was after that Chunin exam. Like literally, there was a incident. We're gonna call it an incident. That like they found out that like the land of the stone, um their daimyo was gonna cause a war to take over a land that the Leaf had allied with,
Right.
and because of the ally ships, the hidden mist village was gonna have to ally with them, and like it was a big. This shows the brilliance of Shikamaru. This is why he got the tentative title of Eighth Hokage. So he found out what was going on, and they have this big summit of like just the five of them, where they go each other's throat because the Tsuchikage, whatever that chick name is, I forget what her name is. It's like, yo, like we need these resources. Our Daimyo is trying to tell us to get these resources, and this was right after the Land of Fire Daimyo was just selected. So and not only that, you create new military technology. We saw what happened in the tuning exams with Boruto. Not only y'all coming up with ways of stealing ninjutsu, but you know y'all also are quite literally coming up with this super weapon. So Shikamaru organizes like the local area, the different lands in the local area.
Mm-hmm.
They still can't find a resolution. Oh no, I'm sorry. Before that, so
Thank you,
while the
Cosmic.
five of the
Keep going.
while the five Kage are there, Shikamaru was like, "I'm done with this trash," because I know you're on TikTok, and he puts everybody in shadow paralysis, and he basically reads everybody to riot act. He says,
Give me
"If
one
y'all
second. Give me
wanna,"
1 second. 1 second.
Mhm.
Hey, ma. No, I didn't. Blake hasn't paid me back yet. I need to figure out what's going on with that. I told you I had to wait till Blake pays me back. No, I said that I said I'll still send you the 50. I just need Blake to pay me back first. But I did. Yeah. All right.
I think I still have 10 in cash. If just don't worry about it. I'll tell you if it's like dire straits.
Right on.
You're straight. That's enough for me to get tissue and paper towel and give me something to eat. I can get a couple packs of meat. That's what I got left. I'm off. Okay?
Yeah, all right. Good to go. Just make sure you're good.
I'm good. Right.
Love you.
Love you too.
Sorry about that, man.
"Oh, it's good. It's good." Just looking at this trophy and see how much I got to finish it. But no, so the five Kage are there. Shikamaru puts all five of them in paralysis. It was like, if y'all don't come up with a decent solution, I'm snapping all of y'all necks.
God damn. That's why I love Shikamaru.
And like,
Shik-
so the
Shikamaru's a
first
man every time, period. But keep going.
first person that breaks out, of course, is Naruto because he just goes KCM. He was like, "Yeah, no, let's stop." And then Gaara, breaks out. Everybody's like, "Okay, this is Shikamaru." He doesn't. He's like, "I will kill all of y'all and go to prison for the rest of my life because I refuse to have another war break out in this whole situation." And the funny part about it is like he goes home and he tries his paralysis on the tree, can't even move a branch properly, and he knows they just humor him. But they get the whole like congregation of nations together, the first time ever, not just the Kage summit, like the congregation of nations, stop the war. The fire daimo says, "Well, just because I just got elected, here, let me get a gift of a to the land of stone, so they don't start a war." And literally, they achieve peace like that. Kakashi couldn't do something like that, not because he doesn't have the diplomatic skills. He does, but Naruto was able to pull the weight because it's Naruto. He saves the world.
So Naruto
So
does.
the thing about it is, like, he's actually a good diplomat, and he kind of has a better version of Danzo on his side.
Right.
And of course, he has the walking nuke that is Sasuke, who everybody's like, yeah, we need this taken care of. That walks around too. Kakashi couldn't do it to the same skill level.
Yeah, Sasuke is a walking nuke, so that tracks. Anyone who's if Sasuke is on your side, anyone on the opposite side is fucked.
The funny part about it is, in Boruto, you find out that like even though he's quote unquote gone rogue with the Hokage killer because reasons, people still haven't like even up to a year after him being gone with Boruto, they still didn't change the locks. And it's like, yeah, no, like we still gonna let him go. But yeah, even 3 years after Naruto supposedly had got killed, people like everybody is out to kill Boruto. So yeah, it's a good story. It's just the anime. This is what I hate. The anime makes things dumber because they think that it will make the story better. So
Pretty much. Yeah. Yes, Wes, good to see you. Yes, I've heard of D&D. I play it myself and I enjoy it. Why do you ask, why do you ask, my brother? All right, so Magdalites.
have you watched Dan to Dan?
Oh, absolutely, and I fucking love it.
I'm like, wow, okay,
Donna
that is
Don,
a thing.
yeah, Donna Don is an amazing show.
What was another one that I got
James,
into?
Jamie, James Trissam. I don't know. I'll just call you Jamie. Good morning. No, I did not get the Fatalis armor yet. It is a pain in the dick hole to beat Fatalis.
Um, you know what, the whole okay. So this is what I don't like. I gotta give people a little bit of crap when they talk about the relationship between Sakura and Sasuke and
Oh, kill
Naruto.
everything. Good to see you. Yeah, I need your help, buddy. I need your help with Fatal. We gotta beat him and carry on. Sorry.
No, it's good. So here's the thing: people that said Sasuke told Sakura was annoying, they forget they don't they. Okay, so we're gonna say this: Sasuke is a socially awkward person. He's not cool. He's not, no, he doesn't know how to interact with people. So he does the smartest thing he can do: be silent. He learned that. He's just so socially awkward from from forever. The only person that he interacted with well is his brother, and we see how that turned out.
Let's see how that played out for him. Yeah.
The fact is, he just learned, instead of being socially awkward and running his mouth like Naruto, he's just like, well, I'm gonna be quiet and people gonna think I'm cool. He has never lied to Sakura, ever. the scene where they like introduce themselves in the actual manga, he was blushing when she was talking about him because he liked her. The reason why she's annoying is because I need you to let me go. No, I won't let you go. I need you to let me go. No, I'm not gonna let you go. Come on, if you let me go, it'll be easier for me. No, I'm not gonna let you go, Sasuke. That's why she's annoying. She's annoying because he wants to be all big, bad, and brooding, and she won't let him. That's why every time he was about to do something like really crazy, he could never look at her because he can't lie to her. Naruto, he can try to lie to, but Naruto is like, I know you lying. Cut the crap.
Yes, I did kill everything. I got the immortal reactor. I'm good on that. And yeah, that tracks. Okay. I feel like a lot of the disconnect is with Sasuke is the anime onlys.
Yeah.
I think it is by and large just a fact is like if you've only what's the word, brain worky, if you've only watched the anime, a lot of things were not communicated that was communicated in the manga. So I wager, I hazard a guess that everything was very poorly communicated comparatively.
But some people, they don't pay attention to stuff when it's obvious. When like the hate that Sakura gets, she told Naruto she loved him, but she never really meant it. It's like y'all know she wasn't trying to settle for Naruto, or she wasn't trying to lie to him. She was trying like not to have him go out and try to rescue somebody who got a hit put on by 5 different nations. Well, she lied to him. She was playing with his emotions. Naruto knew she was lying because she was trying to protect him. It's like a lot of these people never had a real relationship before, not just romantic, just like friends that like, yeah, like nah, come on, you don't need to go out with that crazy chick no more. Just come on, we can go out.
Good to see you, Mercy. Good morning to you. How you been?
And like in this case, Naruto wanted to keep going out with that crazy chick Sasuke.
Yeah. Kill everything. Whenever you're free, let's fight Fatalis again. I would very much like to. I'm counting on you, my dude. Counting on you.
Or what's the fun part about it is,
Mercy, I've
and
been good. I've been real good. Thank you for asking. Though I really have to pee. I've been sitting here this whole time. I kind of have to pee.
I don't want to say this is kind of like a got you or something like that, but like I I don't, how do I put this? You ever think that Kakashi and Guy were a little bit too close?
A little bit, yeah. Just a wee bit.
Just a
Sounds good.
little
Kill
bit too
everything.
close.
But they were best friends. I'm gonna let it slide. They were just besties with no romantic interest in any woman.
I mean, like, yeah, Kakashi did have an interest in another woman. She was kind of like she was kind of a monster, but you know, still, um, it's like the whole. How do I put it? How do I put it? It wouldn't take away anything from him. It was like the joke that they did a few years ago about Kratos from God of War being biased. Like, what would that take anything away from
And nothing.
him?
You
He's
still
a
have the same.
Spartan.
He's a Spartan, so yeah, that was very much expected from Spartans to take what they can get, swing with it whichever fucking way. Mercy, what you up to today? In Fallen Mayhem, yeah, we're gonna give Fatalis the business today. It's Friday. Fatalis Friday. He getting his shit rocked.
It's Freya Day. It's Freya Day. Remember that. Oh, that's another one. Like the whole God of War, God of War is too woke. I'm like, because of Freya. Do y'all know who Freya is? Freya is not somebody to be trifled with. I
Hell
seen
no.
I seen two people who's like, when I first saw that scene of Freya talking about how she was gonna kill Kratos, I was like, "Who you talking to? Who you think you talking to?" And then I had to laugh at him, like, "Yeah, it's Freya. That's somebody who probably could. Like, I like to. She's like having. I don't know how well versed you are with mythology, but that's like having Athena, Isis, and Aphrodite all rolled into one. You don't want that fight. You don't want that smoke, dog. That's not some smoke that you want.
No, it is not.
Uh, but anyway, man, like for real, we have to get on a game or two. I'm telling you, I I just can't do Monster Hunters.
No, that's fair. And Mercy, good luck to you and your math class. Nova, good to see you again. Mercy, good luck to you in your math class. For real, I hate math, so best of luck to you, my brother. And
Um,
Mercy, I'd like to get into to God of War myself. That's on my list. And Crimson, yeah. If you don't want to play Monster Hunter, that's fine. We'll find something we can both play.
let me ask you this: what is your opinion on the whole PC versus console gaming?
Even though PC can and has been shown to be quite good. Um, most people I've met during my streams play on consoles. So as far as multiplayer aspects go, I am better off on console if I want to keep meeting people to play with. Um, because yeah, no, every time I meet I meet very few PC players, even though they're there. I know there's a lot of them, and they're there. But 9 times out of 10, I'm meeting a console player. Thank you, Mercy. I will see you around, my brother.
Did you did you consider buying the PS5 Pro?
No, not
Or
really.
not?
I just got my PS5 for one. Like this thing ain't that old. I ain't trying to spend that goddamn. I ain't trying to spend that kind of money yet.
If
Like
you had a
it's nothing against the Pro. Just to be clear.
if you had a choice between buying a Pro and a PC for the same cost, which one are you choosing?
I'd rather get the PC.
For a $700 PC?
I'd rather get a $700 PC.
Can I ask um the performance that you're looking out of it?
Performance? I don't know. I don't. I honestly, if so long as it works, that's all that matters to me in any given game. Because I've never been a performance head. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't tell the fucking difference. Either it works or it doesn't. That's all that matters to me.
Oh, okay. So that leads to the second question. Would you be okay with trying to troubleshoot a game every time you get a different one, or would you just want to pop in and
I just
just
want to.
have the?
I just want to plug and play, baby.
So you would prefer a PS5 Pro over a PC there? That's $700.
Fuck me. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind a little bit of troubleshooting here and there. That's how I got my streams to be as good as they are now. I can handle it, but I would very much like to just plug and play with just about anything I do, as a general rule.
I, for me, I saw like the coverage and I just noticed that like PC gaming,
Good luck,
it takes
Nova.
a lot of energy.
And yeah, go ahead, Crimson. You said PC gaming takes a lot of energy,
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy. First, you have to make sure stuff is compatible.
right?
You all like to get the best performance out of games, and I'm a frame count person. I I I need to play at least 60 or above, and I get it. Like a lot of the games that I play right now, are it's how do I put it? I don't want to have to go in and mess with every single setting to get my 60 that looks halfway decent.
Right.
And it's some games that I want to play that are only on PC, like the little terraforming games where you just like a person on the terraforming. Those actually look fun, but like to get it where it's fun and decent and looks good, yeah, no, I just either wait for them to come on consoles or don't play them at all. I
Yeah.
just watch somebody play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Cosmic is in making a good point. Even though Mercy, I get it. I think I would be better off with a PS5 Pro. I think Cosmic makes a good point that PC is a better investment long term in that you can upgrade it, and it's just a longer term investment than a PS5 Pro, because like I just got the PS5 and now suddenly it's obsolete because they came out with a PS5 Pro. I can't upgrade my PS5. I just have to buy a whole new PlayStation because they decided, oh, we want to come out with a newer PlayStation like a year or two after the one we just came out with. Fuck that.
4 years.
4 years. Yeah, 4 years later, a high-end PC, you can upgrade that bitch to keep up with whatever specs or meta or whatever the fuck. Rob the Shaman official, good to see you. You can keep up
Every
with
2 years.
like every 2 years or so, whatever. You can just keep upgrading your PC for half the
Yeah.
cost of a new console.
No, you can't. Definitely, you can't.
I don't know. The consoles are getting it's more and more expensive every fucking time they come out with a new one.
Do you know how much just a 4070 is?
Excuse me, everybody. I really have to pee. And keep talking. Answer that question because I have to pee. I can still hear you.
I said, do you know how much a 4070 is right now? $4070 right now is $550 new. And then you have to put it together yourself. Okay, I get that it can do editing. Um, my the only thing I hate about the PS editing software is this only limited to 80 minutes. But Share Factory is actually a good editing studio. Is a very good editing studio. And I stream movies on my consoles too. I stream a lot of movies on my console. My console works as my TV box basically. So I mean, like, kind of the same. Not only that, you can also have a PC.
Right, I'm back.
I'm just responding to a comment chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I watch stuff on my console all the time. It's my TV box basically. And like Share Factory is actually a really good editing software. It's actually very good.
Yeah, no, I just like the editing software on my PC way more.
I use Shotcut because it's free. I'm not gonna pay for it. Like when Windows Media uh, video editor changed to the crap that it is now, I had to stop using it.
Oh, no, I don't fuck with Windows Media Player anymore. That shit is that shit is a little fucky. They made it way too complicated.
Like they
And
literally made it a subscription service.
yep.
So yeah, no, like I have a PC. I literally have a PC, but um to get like I have a 1080 and it will not play any games. It will not play any games that was made in the last 10 years. I literally can play StarCraft on it. Like the original one. Not the remaster, the original StarCraft. I can't even play StarCraft 2 on it. So yeah. Now ask me how many console games I have over 400 console games.
I wish I had that many. Where's a pile of rocks when you need one?
In your head.
Fuck you.
Is that a promise? No, seriously. No,
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I got both the PS5 and the PC. The PC honestly became a glorified Blu-ray player. How? Like, what games are you playing? That's the question. The games I'm playing God of War, Ragnarok. I'm playing Horizon. I'm playing Spider-Man. When it comes out, I buy the games when it comes out. I'm playing Astrobot. Oh God, why haven't you bought Astrobot?
This brother ain't got no money. Why do you think I'm playing Monster Hunter World despite all the new games that are out to play?
Astrobot. It's fun. It is fun. I mean, like, it is fun. And you don't like, you know who David Jaffe is, right?
Baby, who?
David Jaffe.
Yeah.
This man was like, somebody may have made a video about it, but you know, this man was mad because people was like, I don't think you can play Astrobot good. And he was too angry to play Astrobot. I don't like platformers. I have to remember stuff when I do platformers. Dude, you made God of War. You made Twisted Metal. What are you talking about? I was floored and just like, no, you just like the success that God of War came more from God, I forget that man's name. It just escaped me. Cory Barlog than um than David Jaffe, and it's sad, but let me
Oh,
ask you
kitty
this:
cat, get off my fucking.
Do you have
My cat pulled out the plug on my PlayStation 5.
do you have
It.
Stranded Deep?
Stranded Deep? No.
Yeah, it was a PlayStation Plus game.
To, to everybody watching, I'm sorry. My cat pulled out the plug of my PS5.
But I'm gonna let you go, man. I've been talking too much in your ear right now.
Nah, brother. I love talking to you. It's been a while. Glad we got to catch up.
Enjoy your stream. I'm about to go um drain this snake um because I got to pee too. Anyway, um hit me up later.
Will do. You have a
All
great
right,
day, my brother. Happy Friday to you.
you as well.
Peace. Come on. Turn back on, damn it. Yeah, it's not turning back on. What the fuck did you do to my PS5, you rat bastard?
What's up, Solid One was late.
Oh, it's completely unplugged. God damn it. Crazy Fox,
Sorry,
good to
I
see
mean.
you. Don't apologize. You're good, Crazy Fox. It's good to see you. No problem, Monstro. Take your time. Cosmic, you might have to fight my cat for me. Yeah, I'd love to have you. She deserves a good fight. How you gonna knock out my fucking cable? I hope I didn't lose any data from that. I really hope they didn't corrupt my file. Otherwise, I will never touch Monster Hunter again.
Is DJ here?
Hello, can anybody hear me? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Hello, hello? Okay, good. As I was saying, yeah, if this
Yeah.
corrupted my goddamn save data, we're gonna have a serious problem. I've heard of people losing their save data on Monster Hunter due to shit like this happening. Bri, welcome back. Wisdom
My
Mensa,
friend
good to
lost
see
his,
you.
but he had help to get everything back.
All right, let's see if I still got all my shit. All right, I do. Bri, good to see you, my man. I hate that it doesn't auto save the way it should. I will, Bri. I definitely will. What did I lose? Well, what all did I lose? All that maintenance I was doing has been undone, so there's that. Cosmic, bro, you gotta sleep at some point, dog. What the fuck, man? What's up, I? Good morning. Guess what? What's up? Oh, fuck you. Getting the Fatalis full set, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You think you're hot shit, I? You think you're all that in a bag of tits? Fuck you. Rye, you too? Oh, nothing but traitors in here. Yes, I would like some help beating them, Bry. I would love some help.
Wait, what going on? Who are the traitors?
The traitors, Crazy Fox, are all these people who got the Alatreon set and are rubbing it in my goddamn face. Like the rat bastards they are. Dream Master, good morning. Marshall D, good morning.
Oh, my older brother said he has it. He's watching with me right now.
Tell your older brother I said he can go fuck himself, Crazy Fox. How about that? Everybody who got Fatalis set but me can go fuck themselves. They're all my enemies.
He is listening.
Oh, good. Hello, Crazy Fox's older brother. Go fuck yourself. Ah! Damn it. All right, that's it. I'm going to go fight Fatalis by myself. Fuck all of y'all.
He is laughing. He said you made his day.
Well, I'm glad at least one of us is having a good time. I'll save my money, kill everything. Don't worry. Crazy Fox, I'm glad at least one of us is having a good time right now. Right on, Marshall D. I look forward to hanging with you today. Once you're free, of course. What saved and what didn't? Yes, I do. Yeah, Nova Barrios is a bitch and a half. That motherfucker is fast. Don't make no goddamn sense. Good shit, Dream Master. I'm glad you got your cat with you. My cat just unplugged my goddamn PS5, so I'm mad at her right now. I'm pretty mad at her right now.
Hi, this is Crazy Fox older brother. If only Monster Hunter World has PvP and is a crossover.
If only Crazy Fox's older brother.
I would join you.
I would love to fuck your shit up in PvP. I'm just kidding. But if only it had crossplay for real though, that would make this so much better. Like that's why Crazy Fox's older brother. I can't wait for Monster Hunter Wilds to come out because it's the first cross-platform Monster Hunter game, and I know we're all gonna have a great fucking time.
Yeah, for sure.
With that said, Crazy Fox's older brother, I already brought Crazy Fox into my Discord. If you're welcome to join too, like, you know, in preparation for Monster Hunter Wilds, so that way we can all play together, have a good old time, cross-platform, fucking it up. Oh, that's annoying, That really is annoying. Cat, I know you're laying behind my PS5 again. You better not pull out the plug again, motherfucker. I'm watching you. Marshall D, it is going to be sweet. Oh, I've been reported for harassment and bullying. Neat. I shouldn't have spit so much hatred at everybody. And kill everything, I most definitely will.
My enemy is my friend and hope you get the armor. And one question, what do you need?
Everything. Crazy Fox's older brother, I need everything. I think. Hold on, let me look at it. So I got the head. I already made the helmet. I need to beat Alatreon and get its fucking mantle, the Dragon Spire. So, got the Rajang Heart, got the Immortal Reactor. I need a large Elder Dragon Gem, so I need to. Yeah, I can kill Nergiganta some more and get that again. But Alatreon needs to get the business. Alright, fuck it. We're doing fate. First, we're going to fight some Ruiner Nergiganta. We get the large Elder Dragon Gem. Then we're going to go back. Then we're going to fight Alatreon so I can get his Spire. And then, yeah, I can meld it, but like, why would I don't have a thing. Eve, good morning.
The drop rate may be low and annoying.
Actually, I think I'll skip Alatreon and just use the Celestial Wyvern print and create the Dragon Spire for Alatreon. The large Elder Dragon Gem, I don't mind fighting Ruiner Nergiganta over and over again to get that. I've already got it like 5 times already. I'll get it again. Yeah.
It's best to do it.
So, yeah. Yeah, I'll skip Alatreon and do the large Elder Dragon Gem. That's what I'll do. And by the way, to everybody watching, thank you all for being so patient with me. Y'all done stuck through with me through thick and thin, and I appreciate y'all for that.
Do the one you can get, and the one that takes longer can wait.
Exactly, Crazy Fox. The Alatreon, even though I like fighting Alatreon, don't get me wrong, I actually like fighting Alatreon. I think I'd rather skip that one. I think I'd rather skip that fight entirely. And Nova, good job. If you're still there, good job not dying to Barioth. Oh, I bet. I bet.
Starting to build up. That's a jackpot if I've ever seen one.
Got a gourmet voucher. Didn't want that. A silver egg. Didn't want that.
Spell it, cause it may sound bad. It starts with the N.
Come on, give me a Celestial Wyvern print.
Jackpot if I've ever seen one.
Come on, Celestial Wyvern sprint. Just hold R2 when you do it, Marshall Dean. Just hold R2. Nova, I greatly appreciate. I'm flattered to hear you say that I'm your favorite streamer. I mean that for real. I will continue to try my best to give everybody attention in their due time, also, including while I'm talking to somebody like in my voice chat. Yes, Brian, I'm in the voice chat right now. I should probably. I have a weirdly uneasy feeling right now, and I should probably. I don't know what to do about it. Marshall D, thank you for the game controller.
I'ma give the phone back to my brother. He may be little, but he is 22 and acts little when comes to this game.
Get him, Nova. Capture his ass. And right on, Crazy Fox. Right on.
What up?
Is that you, Bry?
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, brother.
Good morning, boss. How you doing? How we feeling?
I feel strange. Still trying to figure
Why?
that out. Still trying to figure that out
One of
right
those-
now. I can't tell.
Is it
Am I
one of those
hungry?
days?
Yeah, I can't tell. Am I hungry or I don't know what it is, but I feel off.
Shower today? Maybe that's it. I never feel normal until I shower. Maybe you need a fresh shower and some food.
Maybe I need to eat. Yeah, maybe I need to eat something. I should probably eat something. 'Cause I haven't eaten anything since at all.
Nah, that'll do it right there. Get you feeling tired, unmotivated.
Yeah, it's got me not eating. It's got me feeling some type of way.
And go take your ass to eat. So worried about Fatalis. So that
Yeah.
thing gone to in
Eat
your
something
nightmares.
soft.
Yeah, I need to eat something light on my stomach, because I don't have neither the appetite nor the stomach for anything heavy right now.
What about some fruit?
Some fruit? Yeah, I'd like some
Yes,
fruit.
sir.
I got plenty of fruit.
Yeah, have you some fruit. Fruit's always one of my go-tos when I'm feeling a little hungry.
Okay. Yeah, I can eat a banana.
Yes, sir. Bananas are nice. Get your potassium in.
Those always make me feel better.
Oh, yeah, bananas are
salad.
important. People don't realize how important they are in your diet.
Yeah, I always don't. The crazy thing is, I eat healthy. Even though I'm a streamer and shit, I do eat healthy.
You have to, bro, nowadays. You have to.
Yeah.
With all the nasty shit they be trying to promote, you gotta maintain healthy.
I eat right. I try my best to eat right. Potato, good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna take on. I will take on. Bride, you need me to send you an invite, or you able to, or did you already join my my
I'm about
thing?
to join you here in a second. I was already in the game. I'm trying to finish hunting this Bracky real quick.
Okay. Monstro Desada, if you can hear me, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab me a fruit and some snacks, something to make me feel better. Because right now I'm not feeling too good. I don't want to just try to power through it. To everybody watching, this is the intermission screen. I will be right back. I'm a no backflips, Lucian. I'm gonna
I
stay
got you,
in.
Rico. I'll entertain them. I'm a stand-up comedian.
Good to go. I will stay. I can hear everything, and I'm gonna stay talking to y'all. But I need to. I need to get something to eat, and probably feed my cats. Hey, Bilbo, welcome back. All right, kitties, let me feed y'all. I bet y'all are hungry. Well, y'all already got food in here. Not too much, but y'all haven't. Hold on. Hey. All right, let's eat something. Because running on no food and nothing but coffee is probably not the best idea.
You'll make yourself anxious with that naturally.
That would explain why. Yeah, that would explain why I'm so anxious right now.
Yeah, bro, that'll do it. Make sure you get some food up in your stomach. Get some water to wash it down.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do that same thing, bro. I'd have a lot of coffee. I'd have like 3 or 4 cups before noon. And man, I'd be anxious. I'd work the whole time, bro, freaking out.
Yeah, it's like I feel a weird sense of anxiety.
Yeah, and it's annoying because you'll have anxiety over the littlest things, like the most outlandish, out-of-pocket things. Like, what if this person dies because they're over here traveling or something, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird. Anxiety's not a good feeling, man.
GTG to
It's
work.
really not.
Later, Crazy Fox. I heard your message. Have a good day at work.
All right, Bracky, where you at, buddy?
Yep, I'm just gonna take a deep breath, drink some water, eat some fruits, and light meat.
Yeah, anytime you consume caffeine, make sure you eat a little bit. Unless the only time you don't want to eat is if you're actually going to work that caffeine off.
Yeah. So I'm done with my work for the day. That's done. That's over with. I ain't got no more orders to process, so I'm chilling.
You work from home?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's nice.
Here you go, baby boy. Hey, Small. Good to see you. But I got 2 bananas, some Vienna sausages, and a bottle of water. That'll make me feel better.
There you go. That's perfect right there. The Vienna will be heavy enough to absorb some of that caffeine. Yeah, I'm a personal trainer, so if you ever have questions about anything or dieting or anything, just let me know. Feel free to reach out.
I'd love that, actually. Tristan, good morning. Marshall D. I'm back. Marshall D, to answer your question, I'm a logistics analyst too for a defense contractor. What that means, I handle the purchasing and procurement of aircraft and office supplies and equipment for the military, civilian side of the military.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I love the job. It's very easy, pays well, and I'm chilling.
Were you in the military?
Yeah, I'm a former Marine Corps sergeant.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you for your service.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder I feel safe around you.
Yeah, you get a roll of the dice when Marines become civilians. You either get someone like me who actually, can adjust to civilian life and adjust to people. You know what I mean? Just having to, you have no problem talking to people. Or
and then
you get the extremely stunted, like mentally and emotionally stunted fucking weirdos who can't just talk to anybody.
yeah, one of my buddies like that, bro. His deployment messed him up. I think he went through like 4 deployments, and he was infantry, and he got messed up.
And
He's not the same anymore, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty much borderline become like agoraphobic. He won't even leave his house. It's really sad to see.
It is. It was no problem, Marshall D. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what happens. It's one, and I promise you, it's only ever one or the other.
Yep, you are correct about that.
I ain't never. I've met them all. I've met all kinds of arm. It doesn't matter what branch. It's not just Marine. It just doesn't matter what branch. It's one or the other. The socially well adjusted. They adapted to whatever situation, whatever. No matter how bad it was, it never broke them or made them weird or whatever the case may be. Or they're just fucked.
Yep. No in between.
No in between. I feel so bad for the ones who, for some reason or another, and good job, Nova, for some reason or another, failed to adjust to civilian life. And everybody's got their reasons. There's Alex, good morning. There are some people who just, even if they've never seen combat, were always kind of socially awkward and lacked a kind of personality, so to speak. And the military became their whole personality. So when they got
I met
out,
people like that.
exactly. So when they got out, that's all they knew. That's all they were comfortable with. And now you're asking to just chill, dog, be a civilian now. But they don't really know what that means. What does that entail? How am I supposed to be?
How
And
are you supposed to be something you never were in the first place?
exactly. And like no one, like for me, I joined straight out of high school. And Alex, that's awesome that you're in the Army. How long you been in? And yeah, no, I joined straight out of high school. And I, save for having no common knowledge and barely any common sense, I will say I have always had a personality, so to speak. Like I knew who I was, even if I was still figuring out who I wanted to be in life.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That said, it did cause. I will say, I'm not gonna act like it didn't cause me any like points of contention or conflict, internal conflict, because like for the longest time, the military I never felt like I belonged because I wasn't like those guys with whom the military became their whole personality. If anything, I felt insecure about my service because I felt like, they live and breathe this shit, and I'm just here to collect a paycheck. But I realized that that's fine too.
Everyone has their reason.
We've all got different reasons. We've all got our,
sir.
you know what I mean? And so long as you do the job and do it well and serve your country, it doesn't matter what your reason for doing it was. So long as you served honorably, that's all that matters in the end. And I did. And although I'm proud of my service, it is not nor will it ever be the end all be all of who I am as a person, of the large arc of my life. I have done a lot of shit, good and bad. There's a lot more to me than just, I'm a prior Marine. And Alex, what made you want to become a vet tech?
What'd you do in the Marines?
A bunch of things, but my main job, the one I started with, I was an aviation technician at the eye level. Yeah, I worked on.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I worked on some pretty cool equipment that went on aircraft, like C-130s and Hueys and shit. I loved it. But then
Did you ever get to take some rides in them?
Gotta do some what?
Did you ever get to take some rides?
Yeah, it was awesome. I love it when I got to test the equipment on the aircraft and go on rides on the aircraft. Oh, that shit was so fucking cool.
Oh, bro, that sounds awesome.
But then I kind of got bored of that, and I went and became a combat marksmanship coach. Now that was my favorite. That was my favorite job. That was my absolute favorite. Teaching people how to shoot was my favorite thing to do.
So you're good with a pew pew, huh?
Goddamn right. I wouldn't say I'm a master, but I'm an expert shooter.
Yeah, I feel like you've earned that title.
Oh yeah, I can. You put any gun in my hand, I'll figure out how to use it, and I'll be good at it. But
What's your favorite type of firearm to carry for a daily?
Favorite type of firearm to carry? Easily, the thing I'm most comfortable with, a Beretta, just M9 Beretta.
The Beretta, okay.
I've used a bunch of different pistols. Even Magnums and shit. Even fucking hand cannons, whatever you want to call those fucking huge things. But nothing is more comfortable in my hand than a Beretta.
Is that your reasoning for picking that? Is the comfortability?
Yeah. That's all it is. Like, I know it's not the most, like, I know it's not specs-wise the best,
Yeah.
but it's the one you can put in my hand, and I know what I'm doing every time. I don't have to make any weird adjustments. I don't have to do shit. I just know. 'Cause I trained with the Beretta for so long that it's just a gun I'm the most comfortable with.
That makes sense. That's good though.
Suicide, Jogo, good to see you. And Alex, that is a hell of a transition from blowing stuff up to helping dogs and cats live. That's a hell of a transition.
That really is.
Yeah, and then my final job was the substance abuse control officer at
Okay.
at headquarters and service battalion in Quantico, Virginia. Like drug testing everybody. Oh, that was fun.
I bet you they hated you.
Oh,
sometimes.
they hated the fuck out of me. Because people would ask me, like, why are we gonna keep getting tested so often? Because we keep popping people for drugs around here. Like, it's very common. Quantico, Virginia had the most drug pops of anywhere else I'd heard of.
That's crazy.
Right on, Marshall D. Yeah, no, cocaine was very popular in Quantico, Virginia. The higher ups were doing that shit like crazy.
Oh, I believe that. I do know that that is the drug of choice of everybody in the military because you could get it out so quick.
Mm-hmm. But that's why we tested like every other goddamn day. Because we're trying to catch the motherfuckers trying to do those type of drugs that's out of your system in like 3 days. We did. We caught them. We caught a lot of them.
That's hilarious. What happens to them when you guys got them? Do you get
Well,
terminated?
it varies. And this was the legal officer that I worked with. She was pissed about this. She hated this to the point that I kind of figured she just hated her job. You see, the FNCOs and officers, they get off easy. Even though the book should be thrown at them, same as is lower enlisted, lower ranking people. That's not what happens. They get off easy, all the time, every time. They get off real fucking easy. At worst, they're asked to retire early, but they still get all the retirement, the full retirement package, full benefits, everything. Fat Zach, thank you for liking the live. Good morning to you. How you doing?
That's kind of insane.
Yeah, that is insane. That's the worst case scenario for them. But then if you're a Lance Corporal or some shit like that, lower enlisted, please, dishonorable discharge, no benefits, no nothing. You're just fucked.
Jesus Christ. For somebody else to get special treatment, that's kind of crazy.
It's crazy, but that's how it is.
Shit like that is the problem with a lot of things in life.
Yeah. There's accountability for some and a slap on the wrist for others, and no accountability whatsoever for even fewer people. But like the lack of equal accountability in this world is the problem. I would say that has always been my problem. Once I realized, the more I got involved with how things work in the world, once I realized that some people right and truly just don't fucking ever experience anything even resembling accountability, it explains a lot of decisions that those people make. Like, and the higher up the ladder you are, the less likely you are to ever face any accountability. And that includes in the military. Because again, getting a slap on the wrist with full benefit package, fucking early retirement at worst, is fucking insane to me. Like, how the fuck are you going to punish the lower enlisted for the exact same crime as a higher enlisted person? But like, the asymmetry is insane. But that's how it is in the military and outside of it.
Yeah, no, that shit's really nuts. I didn't know you could just do blow and just get away with it if you were high enough up in the military.
If you're high up the ladder, yeah, you can get caught doing all kinds of drugs and shit. They be like, can you just retire early, bruh?
What's worse in the military, getting a DUI or like getting caught doing drugs?
DUI. Easily DUI. They will fuck your shit up if you get caught with a DUI.
I've heard that. I just wanted to make sure hearing it from somebody that's dealt with it. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
No, DUI, they will absolutely destroy you for a DUI.
Don't they send them to jail sometimes too? Still, like they just
Yeah,
don't even care. They're just like, fuck you.
no, they send you to jail. You get thrown in the brig
As
for
they should.
DUIs.
As they should.
Yeah, because you're endangering civilians, and if you kill a civilian, holy shit, you're fucked.
What would happen at that point? You just life in prison? Just GG?
Not life. They don't give life in the brig, but they will. You get dishonorably discharged, minimum 10 years in the brig, all kind of shit like that. Like
Jesus.
you're getting the, and then when you get out of the brig, you're out of federal prison, you're still fucked on the civilian side because you're gonna get you get sentenced for the civilian side too.
Do you really?
Yeah, you get
That's fucking insane.
There's the military court that'll try you, and the civilian court that'll try you. You serve your military time first, and then you go serve your civilian time.
First day out, first day in type shit. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, you are like the worse the crime, the more severe. Yeah, they will fuck you. They will fuck you up straight up. They don't like, if you actually like getting a DUI, the worst you're gonna get is a little break time and dishonorable discharge. But if you accidentally kill a civilian, it's over. And the reason they punish it so harshly is because you're making the military look bad. You are hindering military civilian relations. Lucky, good morning. You are hindering
that makes sense.
Yeah, especially if you're overseas. Oh my god. Then we gotta fight
Is that even worse?
It's even worse because then we gotta fight the country with whom you
the country's government, huh?
For the country's government on custody over you. I was on a ship on deployment once, and unfortunately, one of our guys killed a sex worker.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
He killed her. It was the USS Peleliu, 2015.
Like on purpose?
Yeah, he murdered her straight up.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ!
What you said, Alex? That is, they pay attention more to us than they do to higher ranks. That's why they're harsher on us.
How did that work out, with that guy?
Well, the Philippine government everyone in the Philippines wanted to kill him straight up. They were calling for blood. They wanted to straight up execute the guy for doing that. We got him. He served, and we won the custody. And by the way, that case is by and large what kicked off the reason why the Filipino government kicked us out of their ports. We're no longer allowed in the Philippines. We haven't been for years. You were part of that? Yeah. I'll never forget the whole. I read everything. I was reading everything about that whole diplomatic shebang, and they kicked. That was by and large why they kicked. It was a lot of reasons that built up to it. But that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and why they kicked us out of the Philippines, like entirely.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't say I blame them.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't like very much how we treated their civilians. So they sent us packing after that incident. And Cosmic, don't worry, Cosmic. I read everything you said. Same to you, Nova. I read what y'all said too. I just didn't want to lose track of what I was saying. Sorry.
I'm learning a lot from you right now. That's insane.
Yeah. No, so that's how that. He's out now. He served, like, out of the brig. That was almost 10 years ago. He served his time. He's out. He was 19 at the time when he did it. But he should be roughly 20. He should be about my age by now. He should be either 29 or 30 by now. But he's fucked for the rest of his life. Tristan, good morning. Thank you for liking Alive.
I can't even imagine.
Oh yeah.
No good job, no nothing. Like,
you are
up for failure the rest of your life.
You're practically blacklisted everywhere for the rest of your life. No one wants to hire someone who was dishonorably discharged, especially someone who was dishonorably discharged for murder. That comes back up in a background check, and it does not look good.
Oof. Does getting dishonorably discharged for anything just pop up in general?
Yeah, every time. Everyone will know you were dishonorably discharged. It's the worst fucking thing you can do.
What if it was for like medical reasoning? Is that still like frowned upon?
You don't get dishonorably discharged for medical reasons. You get medically
No.
separated or administratively separated.
Okay. Okay.
So
like dishonorable discharge only for like criminal charges or like criminal acts?
Criminal acts. That's it. You could be the worst, least physically fit service member in existence. You can still get out honorably. It is whether or not you commit a criminal act while in. That's it. You attack again. The biggest, worst one. The worst thing you can ever do is hurt a civilian. You hurt a civilian, it's over for you.
What about in a situation of self-defense? How do they view that?
You're fine.
Like
they investigate the situation first and foremost. Like they'll lock you up first for a little bit while they investigate the situation. Like it's a whole thing. They take it very seriously. If it was done in self-defense, you're good. They'll let you go. They'll let you go on, and they'll defend you straight up. They will defend you.
Yeah, like let's say for example, like you're at a bar, right? Some dude's like, oh, you're in the military, you think you're big and bad, and just starts shit with you, and you get punched in your face, and then you kick his ass.
Yep.
They actually have your back for that.
They'll have your back for that. But what
That's
they teach
sweet.
you, what they do teach you though, is that if a civilian hits you, fucking let them. Don't fight back.
Yeah. Try to just kind of let it go by.
De-escalate. Walk away. Run away. Fuck it. Because again, the biggest thing you fight if you have to. But the biggest thing you need to do is just not fight a civilian. Just don't. Just don't. They don't want us fighting. They do not want us fighting civilians. They do not. They want to keep the public relations good. They want to keep things peaceful between us and our own country and civilians, and especially other countries. That's all they ask.
Interesting.
But they will defend you if it is a legitimate case of self-defense.
Learning a lot from you. Learning a lot. Also, I just killed this Rathion with the water slide. That was kind of funny.
Nice. All right, everybody. Time to get back to the action. Sound off in the chat. Who I still got with me? Sorry for rant. Well, I don't know why I'm apologizing. My name is Dorico Rants. That's what I do.
Hey, it's better than silence, right?
You're goddamn right. I hope you all learned something today.
Shit, I did. So you affected one person at least.
Yeah. That's why because on that same topic, people ask me all the time, do I recommend joining the military? Yes and no. I would say yes because it's awesome for one, or at least it can be, and if you get out honorably with minimal injury for sure, ideally, you'll be set for life. Like in my case, I'm 80% pending 100% service-connected disability, but I'm not like broken, debilitated, like crippled or nothing. The military, I have been receiving monthly checks from the VA and full coverage healthcare my entire life since I've been out of the military. I love it. Suicide, hate him, good to see you. It's and job opportunities are plentiful, provided you went and got like a college degree and some certifications while you were in. Like don't waste your time while in. Get them certifications. You travel a lot, you meet a lot of cool people, and you definitely getting. It was the best physical shape I'd ever been in, so you're getting damn good shape. The downsides, however, I would say are, and the thing is, I've realized, just to be clear here, this applies everywhere. Like civilian side and military side, it's a roll of the dice whether or not you're gonna have a good time. Because you could be like, you could end up in a great command with great leadership, and fellow service members who don't suck and don't work you to death. You could. I did. Many people do. You can have a good time. But it's a roll of the dice because whoever you end up with, you're stuck with. And you could end up with some really shit fucking people. and you're just stuck with them. You can't just quit and go get a new job. You're stuck with them for years.
Oh, that would piss me off. I'm not gonna lie.
It does. It pisses a lot of people off, and a lot of people can't take it and just snap and do something stupid, like either get pissed drunk every day and become alcoholics, assault somebody, or this, that, and the third. A lot of people just can't hack it, knowing that they're stuck. A lot of people desert. There's that one. And fun fact about desertion, do you want to know where most people go when they desert?
What does that mean, real fast? Does that mean like you just take off randomly?
You
never
just
come
take
back?
off. You are MIA. You just take off. You just leave and never come back.
Jesus.
You leave base and never come back. But fun fact, Fat Zach got it right. Most people just go home.
Do they really?
Straight up. 90% of the people, they just go home.
Do they go find them after?
Yes, they do go find them. Yes.
Let me guess, they take them to jail?
No. It turns out, you don't. It depends on the circumstances, but most of the time, you don't go to jail for desertion. You just get processed out. That's it.
They're just like, you want to leave? We got you.
You want to leave? All right, you're out. But you got to come back. You need to be here to sign this paperwork. We're processing you out. You will be dishonorably discharged for desertion, and that's it. You're out. We're not going to fight. That's the fascinating thing. I didn't know that. I talked to because when I was in the headquarters of the service battalion in Quantico, that's where they do all the process a lot of desertions. I talked to them and asked them. I was like, how does this work? He says, we go find them. They more often than not, they're at their homes. We bring them back, and we cut them loose. We make them fill out some paperwork, dishonorably discharge them, send them back home. You're done. You don't want to be here. You're not going to not get punished for desertion. You're getting your dishonorable discharge. But that's it. We're not going to throw you in jail for that shit. We're not going to kill you or any crazy shit like that.
What about if you're on deployment and then you just abandon everybody, like in a different country?
If it's a combat, if it's like, say we're at war and you desert, yeah, you will go to jail for that. You will straight up go to jail for that, yes.
I feel like you should. If you're abandoning your people, you gotta go to jail.
You gotta go to jail for that. And Cosmic, to answer your question, I don't remember the what's considered an average score, what's considered good and above average on the ASVAB. I genuinely don't remember. All I know is I got a high score myself. I don't know how.
Knowing how things are probably changed within these last few years or something.
It's definitely changed. The standards are much higher than it used to be. Back in 2012, standards were much lower, and they would take just about anybody, and they did not give a shit about any of your physical or mental issues. They would take anybody back then.
They said, you're psychotic, we love it. Come join us.
Love it. You want to join? Here your boots, buddy. Let's roll. Now, shit, you can't have anything wrong with you, like at least documented, and you can't have stubbed your fucking pinky toe while in high school, because if there's anything wrong with you, they're gonna have to cover you for the rest of your life. So that's what it is. It's a cost-cutting measure. It's not about our military becoming woke or any bullshit like that. The reason why it's harder to get in the military, the reason why they're struggling to meet quotas, is because the bar for getting in is extremely high now. You have to be perfect to get in now, because you can't come in with flat feet, because even if you're fine now, you won't be fine later, like me. And they don't want to have to cover that for the rest of your life. That's all there is to it. Like, that's why it's harder to get in now. They're trying to save money. And Fat Zach, yeah, it's a shame that people would desert after putting in all the effort to get in the first place. Like, why would you run away? It can't be that fucking bad. Or so one would think. Everyone, at this, what do you want to say, Brian?
I was gonna say, I'm getting firearms and everything for free. I'm in.
Exactly.
I tried to join the military, but they didn't take me. Just because I was an immigrant at the time.
Oh.
I was trying to be a Marine.
They didn't take you because you were an immigrant? The military be taking it. Like, you want to get your green card, the military is the fastest way to do it. Say for getting married.
They denied me. They told me I have to have my green card first. Because I tried to sign up the moment I turned 18.
No fucking way. We have whole ass programs for that, like
Yeah, no,
like service to
they
citizenship
denied
is
me,
what we
bro.
call it. They
I
denied
would have
you.
loved to serve. Yep, I would have loved to serve. I would have had the time of my life. I'm a crazy ass person.
Oh yeah,
Jumping
you
out of
would.
planes, shooting guns and shit. Oh, that's right up my alley.
Oh, you'd have loved it. But
Yeah, now I'm too old.
yeah. Wait, how old are you now?
29.
You're not too old. You can still join.
Could I? I should
Yeah.
look into it.
Absolutely. They would have, and they would absolutely take you, provided you're not too injured.
Oh no, dude, my body is like in perfect condition.
Oh,
Even
then yeah.
mental health and everything. I've never had any medical records like that.
Oh, then you're good. You can absolutely join.
Maybe I'll look into it. Sounds like fun.
I hope you do. I mean that. I sincerely hope you do. Because you
Yeah,
sound.
dude, I would have loved to serve, man. Just everything about the military just seems right up my alley.
Yeah, even if it's only 4 years, 4 to 5 years, it's worth it in my opinion.
No, bro, I would have stayed in there. If they would have let me in there at 18, I would have came out at like
You
40.
would have been a career. Oh fuck yeah!
I would
but
have stayed
I-
in there 20 years at the minimum.
But that's crazy to me that they denied you. What happened to service to citizenship?
Yeah, no, that's not a thing. That hasn't been a thing for a while anymore.
What?
You have to have your green card. You have to have your green card first now to do anything like that.
When the fuck did they get rid of that? I met so many immigrants while I was in.
Bro, I have no idea, but a lot of immigration laws have changed.
That's true. I know a lot has changed, but service to citizenship was a big deal. It's how I met motherfuckers from Guatemala and shit.
Yeah, bro, I wish they'd bring it back, man, because I'd go serve. If they told me, just serve our country for a while, we'll give you this, this, and this, alright. I'll go put my life on the line. Sounds like an even trade.
It is an even trade. For a poor kid like me to now be living pretty comfortably middle class, yeah, no, that was a very fine trade.
Yeah, like you said, it's like that guaranteed peace of mind, you know, if you could make it out safe.
If you can make it out safely, you're good for life.
Man, I wanted to do a lot of stuff, bro. I wanted to try to become like a Navy SEAL. I wanted to be like one of the elite. I wanted to be one of those motherfuckers, like the baddest of the bad.
Well, again, so long as you're in great shape, and if you are as you say you are, yeah, it's not too late.
Oh, bro, I'm in amazing shape. I'm probably hitting my prime now, to be honest.
Then
Like,
yeah,
physically.
go for it, please, and let me
might
know
try.
how it goes.
I might try, Rico. I'll let you know. I'll get in contact with the recruiter later. See what they
Hell
tell me.
yeah. Oh yeah, they'll take a 29-year-old easily. Do you have any college degrees?
Yes, sir. I have 4.
Perfect. And you gonna start at a high rank right out the gate.
Yep, I have my degree for psychology, my degree in nutritional science, to be a physical trainer, and to be a mechanic. Oh, and a therapist. I'm also a licensed therapist in Colorado.
Bitchin'.
So 5 degrees?
Oh yeah, you will start off at a high rank. Period.
I have a
hope
very unhealthy obsession with knowledge.
Oh, easily. You can join whatever. You can be whatever the fuck you want at that point, brother.
You know, there's a part of me that would want a nice, easy job, just taking it easy, but at the same time, man, put me on the front lines. Throw me infantry. Let me experience life. Let me see all these different people.
The reason why I do not recommend the infantry to anybody ever is because on the ground side, one, promotion is pretty much virtually non-existent. Getting from you just better be prepared to stay a lance corporal the entire time. You will almost never get promoted on ground side.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind.
I worked with back when I was in Virginia, I worked with a lot of infantry guys. Because I was a combat marksmanship coach, I could. So I worked with a lot of infantry guys. They all fucking hated it. Every last one of them every last one of them straight up told me it was the worst time of their life. Period. They never got promoted. They got treated like shit. Hardly any of them ever even saw combat, which is what they were there for. They were just getting treated like shit the whole time.
What would you recommend?
I the only thing I can confidently recommend, at least for me, I mean, like somebody with, if for someone who doesn't have the experience that you have, for example, I would recommend aviation as a good starting point. You can always change your job while in. For anybody watching who doesn't know this, you can change your job. I did 3 times. You don't have to stay at the exact same job the entire time. So just heads up on that to you. You can change your job while you're in. But for you, with the experience that you have, I think you'd want to work in the legal department. Legal admin, legal, something like that.
That sounds kind of nice.
I think that would absolutely bring out the most of what your credentials already give you. I think legal is right up your alley.
You know, that does sound nice. Just have to take it easy.
Take it
Not
easy.
to deal with nobody.
Handle some legal cases and work and whatnot. I mean, and it'll be interesting because one of my best friends who was a legal admin, the cases she handled were fascinating.
Oh, I bet. Especially with the military, I bet.
Yeah. What she was allowed to tell me, yeah, no, it was some crazy cases. In which case, you would be, I think given what you do and what you're qualified to do, that'd be right up your fucking alley. So get on the legal side.
Let me be a therapist for those crazy ass motherfuckers.
You could be, but that's not or let me rephrase that. As a civilian, you could be. You absolutely could be. And boy, how does the military need more mental health specialists and therapists and shit.
Oh, yeah,
But
dude, I'm a huge advocate for like men's mental health.
oh, absolutely. Then the military is right up your alley. Like, say, once you get out, become a military mental health specialist. Because God knows everyone in the military needs it. I know. I will never forget my fucking mental health counselor and therapist that I had while in. I loved her. She was awesome. The MFLAC is what she was called. That's right. She was awesome. I loved her.
See, that's why I do boxing and why I want to open up a boxing gym to help kids out on the streets. Get them off the streets. Teach them some shit.
Right on.
Because boxing changed my life, you know? I'll never forget my boxing coach taking me in, man. That shit got me off the road of selling drugs and shit to doing things correctly in life.
Right on. To me, that's what the military was for me, in a sense. I wasn't on a dangerous path, but I didn't exactly have anything even resembling prospects. I'm one of 5 kids from a single mom and a poor family. I wasn't a star student in school. I had statistically, I was fucked. I had no prospects whatsoever. I'd have been working a dead-end job for the rest of my fucking life had I not joined the military. I'd have been stuck at McDonald's where I was working in high school. Likely to this fucking day. And then I joined the military and everything fucking changed. For not just me, but my entire family, because I was able to help get them all out of the squalor. Fat Zach, thank you.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, Fat Zach, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. How's your day going, brother? But yeah, no, the military changed everything for me. So that was my saving grace, and that's why I do recommend it to people, especially young people who don't have much going on with their lives.
Yeah, might as well get out there and do something instead of wasting time.
Exactly, because you ain't gonna stay young forever, motherfuckers.
Nope, and nothing worse than wasting time.
Exactly. Wasting time, wasting energy, wasting your youth. For all the mistakes I've made, I would never change the fact that I joined the military. I would have loved to have been more financially smarter back then, for sure. If I knew what I knew now, yeah, I wouldn't have made the financial decisions that I made. But I will never regret having joined the military.
What was the dumbest thing you ever bought?
A brand new
With
car.
your military money. What'd you buy? What kind of car? Better have been worth it.
2016 Ford Focus.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Brand
Come
new.
on, that's like the worst.
Brand new, like, full markup.
Oh, you fucked up.
Yeah,
They got
I didn't
your
know.
ass at
I
the
didn't know.
dealership.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing back then, my dude.
You went in there with a few thousand and you said, let me get that thing.
That was the first fucking time in my life I ever had money, like real money, and could get loans and credit cards and all kinds of shit. And you better fucking believe I did.
What'd you do? Hit up USA? Hey, let me get a credit line.
Navy Federal and
Oh,
USA.
yep, Navy Fed. Forget about that one. I wish I could have a Navy Fed account, man. I've heard so many good things about them.
Oh, Navy Fed is awesome. I highly recommend them. When you join the military, you'll get them, like automatically.
Yep, that is one of my reasonings to join too.
Yeah, Navy
Look
Federal.
into it. We gonna see.
We gonna see. I'm right, and no, Brian, that I will be here for you all the way through.
Shit, if I were to really go, I'd write you. I'd write you and
Please.
tell you about the assholes that they have me dealing with.
Oh yeah, boot camp. You're gonna deal with a whole lot of them. Tyler, thank you for liking the live. How you doing, brother? Yeah, no, you're
All I
gonna be.
gotta say is, with my combat experience, when it comes down to training combat, they would not like me.
Oh, bro, you'll, if given the shape that you're in, boot camp is gonna be a fucking picnic for you.
No, I could imagine. I've trained with a few of my buddies because I live here in Colorado, like right by the Air Force Base. So I have several friends that are in the Air Force, and bro, I'll go train with them, and I have some like Marine buddies and all this. Man, they showed me their workouts. I don't think they're that tough.
Not that
I'm gonna be
bad.
honest.
No, they're not. The only reason they're tough is for people who were like me, never really worked out before. You know what I mean?
On top of,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, on top of that, I feel like the only other reason that it could be quote unquote tough is just having someone yelling at you constantly, trying to
Yeah.
distract you, and not letting you focus. You know, I feel like that would be the toughest part for me.
Yep, and
Like,
also
shut up, yo! I'm trying to focus here.
and the pressure of you all have to keep up with each other, right? So whoever's your slowest guy, you better make that motherfucker keep up, or you're all gonna pay.
Oh yeah, see, that would be a little annoying too.
Yeah, it's a team effort. That's the one thing they stress. It is a team effort. It doesn't matter how good you are individually. You're only as strong as your weakest link.
No, but that makes sense. So I mean, if you're in a combat situation or something, you just can't be like, all right, buddy, you can't walk no more. See you later.
Later, no. The Marine Corps especially is like it's stress. No man left behind. The Marine Corps taught me that well. Like, no man left. I remember carrying a dude through boot camp, and another one of my guys carrying somebody literally through the final course. Literally carried him through it.
Jesus, that exhausted, huh?
He was that out of. He was our weakest link. He was completely fucking out of it.
Poor guy. I do know that it can be rough for some people, you know.
Yeah. But the biggest hurdle is not even the physical, it's the mental. Do you, because you may physically be hot shit. The guys I was in the poolee with were in way better shape than I ever was, that's for sure. But guess what? I'm the only one who made it through. They didn't.
You gotta have that warrior spirit to keep fighting on.
You gotta have the spirit to keep going. No matter how tired you are.
You gotta remember though, I feel like some people go into the military and they haven't faced like adversity
at any point in their life.
Yeah, so they go in there and they just kind of freak out, you know, break down. But it's like someone like you were speaking about your struggles, you know, you faced adversity, you have to overcome this and that, you know. So to you,
Yeah.
it's just like, this is what I gotta do to better myself, so fuck it, I'm gonna keep going, you know. And like, not even that, I feel like if you live like a sheltered life or like a privileged life, you'd go in there and you'd get upset that they yell at you and things like that, you know? Because you'd be just like used to just having everything your way.
Yeah. People like that.
Kinda,
they don't make it. They don't make it very long. You know what I mean? I tell you, there are people who just can't handle being hungry. You will be hungry while you're in. Oh boy, are you gonna be hungry? Some people can't handle the mental fatigue of being hungry. Some people don't like the stress of having of being yelled at, the lack of sleep, just the social pressure, the pressure the drill instructors put on you. Some people just can't hack all these different kinds of pressure, because that is the big thing about being in the military is they're gonna put you under pressure always. So many different kinds of pressure. Can you handle that pressure? Can you power through it? And not just power through it, but become stronger and faster because of it. Can you adapt or the saying is adapt and overcome.
Yep. And when you think about it, we're humans. We are the most adaptable species on this planet, realistically speaking.
Literally.
Like, I don't know. There's just people that lack that drive, that willpower, no ambition, like. And I also feel like people can't understand that a lot of things are long-term. Things don't happen overnight. Not from 1 month to the next, not from 1 year to the next. Shit, it could take you 10 years to do something that you're planning. And I don't think a lot of people understand that.
It's a long-term commitment. And then a lot of folks, and people can say it's these days. No, it was back during my time too. There's a lot of people who just couldn't hack it. And not just, again, a lot of the dudes in my poolies were dudes who came from military families.
Yeah.
Like, they themselves couldn't hack it because their idea of the military did not match their actual experience. Like, their idea of what it would take to be in the military was shallow. And when push came to fucking shove, when they had to actually endure, they couldn't.
Sounds about right, though, when you really think about it.
For me, when I think about how I was going in, I didn't even know there were more than one branch. I thought it was all the Marine Corps. I had no concept of how things were supposed to be. So you couldn't really shatter my expectations because I didn't have any.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to think.
You were just ready to deal with whatever they threw at you, huh?
Exactly. I was just ready to throw whatever at me. I'll take it. And I did. But the people who came in... What's up?
No, I was going to say, that's a good skill to have, though, right there. Just get thrown in something, adapt. No matter what it is. Like, I don't know.
Literally. Just adapt. But it's easier said than done. Some people can do it, some people can't. Some people got what it takes to adapt to changing circumstances. Others just don't. And they find out the hard way. And they end up getting administratively separated, and it breaks, and they never mentally and emotionally recover from that because they're just broken now, feeling bad and bitter about, like, this is bullshit. I've met those guys. They are permanently bitter that they couldn't hack it.
No, it's sad because everyone should be able to do it.
Yeah.
Realistically speaking.
It's really, again, I gotta stress, it's not as bad as people think it is.
On top of that, I'm telling you, people lack willpower. They lack drive, man.
Oh yeah.
Except for example, like those same people that always talk about, I hate my job, and you'll hear them say that same statement for like 2 years. Why are you still at a job you hate for 2 years? Why did you not do anything to get out of that situation?
And I can understand certain circumstances that make it harder to just, like, they can't afford to just leave, but that they're not trying to pull any and every angle they can to find a better job is exactly the problem. It's their lack of drive to do so. I know in my case, since being a civilian, I've had many jobs. I have hopped and I kept hopping until I found a job like this one that I actually fucking love. Some jobs paid me great. Others were just okay. But the job that paid me the best, I quit because I hated it. I just fucking flat out quit. I was like, fuck this job. It sucks. This sucks.
Don't get that though.
Yeah, no. It's not as easy as it make it out to be, for sure. I want to be clear about that to anybody watching. But it's not as hard as it's not impossible.
Like, where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a will.
Myself, bro, I've had to walk 3 miles before to a job, get off at 3 in the morning, and walk 3 miles back home. You know what I mean? So it's like, If you really want to do something, you're gonna find a way.
You're gonna
there's
find-
buses, there's public transport, ride share. Like,
There's always a way. There's always a way.
too many excuses. That's my thing. People get comfortable with making excuses, blaming somebody else, and it's like, I don't know. That's not how life works. You're not in your situation because somebody else.
Because doing that, it's convenient. It's easier that way.
Yeah, it's easier to just put the blame on somebody and just be like, I'm done with it. It's your fault.
Yeah, you don't need to change. You don't need to. You're awesome. You're not doing anything wrong. It's the world that's fucked up.
Once again, it comes back to accountability. People don't want to take accountability for what they do, what they don't do.
For what they do or what they don't do. That's the big one. For what they don't do.
Yeah, one thing that bothers me, I see a lot of people talk about inflation, right?
Yeah.
And I see those same people, bro, going out to the club, going out to vacation, buying a new car, buying new clothes. And I kind of sit here and I ask myself, is it inflation really the problem, or is it your lack of control with money?
I will be the first to fucking tell you that I am not the best with money. Or at least I haven't been for years. For a long time, I was bad with money. Don't deny that. It wasn't because things were too expensive. It's because I was irresponsible with my money and didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And it took
100%.
one desperate situation after another for me to realize I needed to get better with my money. I needed to be better with my money. I thought, and the constant excuse I had in my mind was that if only I just made more money, that would solve my money issues. If I just made more of it, I just need more of it, then I wouldn't have these problems. I just need more money.
You want to know what's crazy? It's the opposite. You'll put yourself in more problems with more money, and people fail to realize that.
Yeah. Lionel Orion, good to see you. No, it wasn't until I made it wasn't until I did start making more and more and more money that I realized, oh shit, I'm still being broke even after getting more money.
That's when it hurts. That's when you realize right there.
I was like, oh, it's not the money, it's me.
Self accountability. That's when you realize, and you're like, shit, I gotta be responsible.
I'm making damn near $100K a year, and I'm always broke every check. Oh, it's not the money. It's me.
Yeah, bro. I see people posting shit like that on TikTok all the time. Oh, I make $100,000. I have my own company, but I'm still broke because of inflation. You're probably broke because of your own situation. Because I have my own company, and I've had my own company since I was age 21. I have a roofing company, and not once in these past 8 years have I ever fallen back. If anything, I've done better year after year. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't understand how some of you are making six figures, but you're still struggling.
Yeah.
I need an explanation because it's not making sense.
Well, I'll tell you the explanation. They're irresponsible with their money and don't want to admit it. A lot of people who complain about inflation, from what I've learned, are just either flat out fucking lying or not disclosing the fact, like what they do with their money.
Like, bro, here in Colorado, a lot of people are bitching about the gas prices, right? Where I live, gas is $2.40. You tell me, is that expensive for a gallon?
No. $2.40. Mine is $2.80.
Yeah, because I don't think $2.40 is expensive at all.
Hell no. $2.40 is not that.
All I see is people in my city just, gas is so expensive. I'm like, dude, you think $2.40 is expensive, but you'll go buy a $80 bottle to go out? Crazy. Like,
Hamburger time. Good to see you. And Lionel Orion, how we doing today?
Or people that complain about groceries, bro, but we'll go to a restaurant and drop $100 on one simple meal.
Drop $50 to $100.
Yeah, on one meal. I'm like, you're complaining about groceries, but you just went out to Texas Roadhouse and spent $150 for your family. You could have fed your family for a week, stupid. Yep.
One thing, when I was married, one thing I realized, and me and my wife, we at the time we did have a talk about this and subsequently stopped doing it when we tried to be better about money. But we were eating out like every day.
Yep.
We were eating out like every fucking day. And that shit added up. Oh boy, did it add up.
Bro, it adds up quick. You look at your damn receipts or your bank statements after a week, and you're like, damn, I spent $300-400 on 6 meals. Ain't no way. It'll make you feel like shit. It really will.
Again, all my lessons were hard learned. I realized I have very poor impulse control. I am quick to spend money if I've got it. If money burns a hole in my goddamn pocket, and I'm quick to spend to spend every dime of it, even when I don't got it.
Oh, likewise, brother. Likewise. I had to teach myself as well. I used to spend way too much, man. I was that person that when DoorDash became a thing, oh boy, I was DoorDashing like there was no tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh yeah.
I was not leaving my house at all to get food. I wanted a hamburger, DoorDash. Wanted a steak, DoorDash.
Yep.
And then at the end of the week, bro, looking at those bank statements make me feel horrible inside.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I've learned my lesson. That's why, again, all the people I saw bitching about inflation this past year or two, I'm like, y'all, every last one of y'all are fucking lying through either lying through your teeth or bad with money, because I remember I was debating with a friend of mine about this. I remember telling them, like, for me, even though things are notably more expensive, like for sure, like a little bit more, I still have no problem getting groceries. I don't. I still get plenty of groceries. If you could argue I could get more without inflation, for sure. I don't deny that.
Absolutely.
But it doesn't break my fucking bank the way so many people are saying it is breaking theirs. Like, how can y'all not afford groceries? What are y'all doing?
That blows my mind. Like, I don't know. I'm telling you, I think it's just. It just goes back to what we were talking about again. Accountability. People want to take accountability, so what's easier to do? Oh, it's Biden's fault. It's the government's fault. It's this, it's that. Bro, shut up. It's your fault.
They want. Well, that's what I'm saying. They want somebody to tell them that it's not their fault. Yeah, it's not you.
I have so many friends, bro, that live on like a 50K, 60K salary, and they're doing just fine. They make far less money than I do, and they're living just comfortably. You know what I mean? I'm like, that lack of accountability, man, is what's going to destroy this entire world at some point.
Yeah.
Nothing else. No aliens, no nothing. Us not being accountable.
No one willing to accept their own fault in anything. Everyone looking for somebody else to blame, and someone else to say, someone to tell them, some charlatan, huckster, fraud, whatever, to tell them, yeah, it's not your fault. You're living paycheck to paycheck. It's the government's fault. It's Biden's fault. This, that, and the third. It's not you. You have no responsibility to be more responsible with your money. No.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I have made over 100K a year at multiple points in my life. Now I'm making roughly 70 to 80K a year. I'm living quite comfortably now that I've decided to learn to just be smarter with my fucking money.
Yeah, just put it away, spend when you need to spend, you know what I mean? Buy your wants here and there, but wants are not a necessity. People need to understand that.
Yeah.
You want that hoodie. Do you have hoodies? Cool, then you just want that one. It's not a necessity. You want that new game. It's not a necessity. That game's gonna be there forever. You know, things like that. Like, I don't think people understand that. Like, the new iPhone comes out, you don't need it.
You don't need the newest fucking iPhone, dog.
Like, and dude, I'm speaking from a place where I used to be that person. You know, I am doing financially well for my age and everything. You know, I've worked my ass off to build my company and everything. But I don't sit here and I'm like, oh, I need the new this and that. You know what I mean? I don't need it. Like, for what? I have a perfectly good phone, you know? I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I seen the 16 came out. I looked at it. I was like, well, why would I upgrade? Why would I go spend $1,500 when I have the exact same phone minus one button? So like, I'm gonna pay $1,500 for a button, you know? And people do that, bro. On top of that, instead of buying it cash out, they go finance it. And I'm like, why would you finance a phone? Out of everything you could finance a phone.
Exactly.
I'm like, dude.
No, people drive me crazy, dog. People drive me crazy. I love people, but at the same time, people drive me fucking crazy.
Oh, me too, dude. I'm social. I'm very social, but I'm at the same time very antisocial, just due to people being morons nowadays and just the whole pity me and feel sorry for me. I don't like that shit.
I
hate people
hate,
that do
bro.
that shit.
I hate the woe. I like. Look, I am not. And I've talked about this in one of my older videos I made. Like, um, I I don't know how you feel about the term. No, it's gotten pretty fucking bad press at this point. But the concept of toxic masculinity, like, I will not be the one to tell you, yeah, your depression isn't real. Your anxiety isn't real. None of your mental health issues are real. You just need to tough it out. No, I will never say that to somebody.
Well, me either. I'm a therapist, bro, so I don't believe in that. Like I
Ex-
said, I'm a huge advocate for men's mental health, man. Too many men will not
Dude,
speak up due to the
they
fact
won't-
that they feel ashamed, bro.
They feel ashamed of it.
They feel like they're not entitled to feel those emotions. As a man, you are entitled to feel every emotion. If you want to sit there and fucking cry, big dog, let that shit out. Let that shit out, man. I have sat here many, many times and had mental breakdowns and cried.
Same here, brother.
You are a human being, bro. You are entitled to feel those feelings. Your race doesn't define that. Your ethnicity, your background, your upbringing, your social status, none of that defines that. You are a human. Everybody is entitled to feel their feelings, man. Everybody. I hate people that downplay people's feelings. That's one of the biggest ways to piss me off right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jazz, good to see you, by the way. Yeah. No, I loathe that shit. But at the exact same time, in the same breath,
my first comment.
and this is that I don't want to hear. I hate woe is me shit, right? I hate woe is me. Like the people who, when you try to talk about solutions or address where you yourself could have gone wrong, they no. It's very apparent that they just want a pity party, and I don't like.
I hate that. Like, if you come to me for a problem, let's figure out a solution for it. If you come to me and you're like, hey, bro, I'm broke, I'm struggling at this job. Okay, well, I'll give you some money, go get you some shit, but at the same time, I'm not gonna cater to you. Let's put in some job applications. Send me your resume. Let me go over it. Let me make sure it's good, and let's get that resume submitted to some places for employment. Like,
exactly.
Don't come to me and just bitch about your life, and when I try to help you do something about it, reject that help.
Oh yeah.
Because that's the fastest way to get cut out of my life right there. Is if you come to me, pity me, I try to help you, and then you're like, no. All right, bye.
All right, bye. I'll never forget this one guy, right, who, by his own admission, was an incel. I don't know if you heard of or know that terminology.
Yes.
But
The
yes.
lack of drive to be better is wild.
By his own definition, was an incel.
That I've outgrown, lol.
Right on, Jazz. Right on. But yeah, so I tried to help him. I really did. Because in my case, I've never had any issue, with the opposite sex. At least post 20 years old. As a teenager, I never had a girlfriend or nothing. But as an adult, I've never once had an issue. So I tried to teach this young adult the ways to be more confident, to be better, to better himself, to pursue somebody he likes, and then move on.
How to speak to women,
Teach him how to speak to women, how to speak to people. Because I'm like, the biggest thing is like, talk to a woman the way you'd want to be talked to, right?
Anybody. Yeah.
Talk to anybody. Yeah.
Everyone got to have that same level of respect. You know what I mean? Everybody.
Yeah,
Just like they say, you greet the CEO of a company the same way you do the janitor,
with respect and courtesy. That's all you need to do. That's how you get your foot in the door. Starts with the intro. First impressions are everything. That's why they say that. But carrying on with the story, y'all. Blizzy, A-Cam, and Jazz, I hope y'all are doing well. What are y'all up to today? But carrying on with the story. So I'm working with this kid for he's like 19. So I'm working with this, so that's why I called him a kid. I'm working with this kid for weeks, trying to get through to him. And with every conversation, it became more and more apparent to me that all he wanted was a fucking pity party. All he wanted was for his his disdain. Like, first off, it was very clear to me that he just kind of hates women. He hates society, but but he mostly hates women.
Bro, I hate men like that.
He like
I really
you.
do.
I'm like, you don't even like women. That's what I remember. I remember calling him out. Like, do you even like women?
They want attention even if it's negative lol like a lil baby.
Exactly, Jazz. I was like, do you even like? Why do you even want a girlfriend so bad? You don't even sound like you want to be around a woman. You have nothing but the worst things to say about women. What are we doing here? But carrying on, I
Maybe
foolishly.
he likes men. I swear all women hating men do.
Carrying on, I swear I continue trying to get through to this fucker. And then eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. And I said to him these words. I remember them. I'm paraphrasing a little bit because it's not exact. But I basically said to him, listen here, motherfucker. You are going to die alone. You are going to die alone. But not because society has taught women to hate men like you. Not because you're unattractive. Not because you're a slightly autistic, maybe, I don't know. Not because of anything, not because you're not rich enough, none of that shit. You're gonna die alone because you are the most miserable, insufferable piece of shit I've ever fucking met.
Good, he deserved it. Hopefully that was a wake call, bro.
I'm like,
People
you
don't understand that that's draining, man. It's so draining to talk to people like that.
Yes, I'm like, you suck as a person. That's your problem. You suck. I actually hate you.
Brainy
I don't
ass.
want to talk to someone like you. I don't want to be around someone like you. Why would you want to be around you? That was the big question I asked him. I was like, why would you even want to be around you? Why do you think you deserve a girlfriend? You fucking suck.
Like, who the hell's gonna deal with your shit? And see, the thing that people don't get, bro, is like, it's so draining to
You
the
should
point where,
untake
like,
your soul to
you
be
don't even
around
want
your
to text
friends
them back,
LMAO
bro.
straight
Like,
up.
it doesn't even have to be like a phone call, voice chat. It'll drain you to the point where they could text you a simple "hey," and your whole day is just ruined because of that one individual.
You
Because they're
look
just
at
constantly doing that.
You look at
You
them
know what I mean?
and you groan when they text you because you're like,
Yeah,
this
like,
fucking guy.
Like, if you're my friend and I talk to you, it should be like how I feel when I'm talking to you. It should bring me comfort, peace. It should teach me things, you know? Make me feel good. You
It's
know, I
'cause
shouldn't
you know
talk
the
to you
simple hey turns
and
into
immediately
something
hate my
worse.
life and just be like, dude, can you just shut up and leave?
Like
You know,
this,
like,
yeah. I hate people like that. And if you haven't figured out, I'm a pretty nice guy. I try to be nice to everybody. And boy howdy do I have a lot of patience. But
oh,
he
absolutely.
was the last straw for me. I had to go off on him. And I hope he took something from it. But he likely didn't. Because he's got the self-awareness of a dog licking its own asshole in public. I guarantee he learned nothing from that and just sees me as just another mean man who's looking down on
You're just a villain in his story. You're
I'm just
another person that kicked him.
yeah, I'm another person that kicked him while he was down.
Yep. That's all they'll ever see you as, and it's sad, dude. It's sad because, you know, like I said, it goes back to those people that complain, oh, my job sucks, but they're working the same job for 4 years. In those 4 years, you never thought, let me go apply for somewhere else. You just said, fuck it, I'm cool with this little $1,000 check every month. Like, your own situation is not a problem in anybody else. You know what I mean? So it's like, get off your ass and fix your life. Do something about it. Like, lack of motivation is gonna kill this world.
Yep, complacency, lack of motivation. But worst of all, being content with how shit you are. The hardest lesson I learned was that I was not as good of a person as I thought I was. Like the me you meet now, I'm glad you like me. I'm glad so many people like me. But the me before my wife left me sucked. Because I may have been nice in a general sense, but I wasn't a very good person. I was very self-centered. I don't deny that. But I didn't realize just how much until she left me. I didn't realize just how much of a liar I was, how self-centered I was, how willing, and most of all, how much I chose myself over everyone else, including her.
Oh, dude, I was the same exact way, so I'm glad you said that, because I was the exact person you described was me to a T up to like 8 years ago. I was one of the worst people you could have met when I was younger, up until like 22. I was not a good person. I was one of those people that complained and all this crap. Why me? Why me? Why am I struggling? And see, me personally, I'm an immigrant. So one of my things that I always use as an excuse, oh, this country hates me because I'm an immigrant. That was my number one go-to little excuse that I use for everything, bro. Oh, I'm an
Yeah.
immigrant. I can't do this and that. The moment I just shut that thought out of my brain, bro, things started changing, and they started changing quickly. Quickly. And I don't think
Yep.
people get that. Like,
And
you have
Chaz,
to admit
hey,
to
how are
yourself,
you?
if you know you're a liar or something, you have to own up to that. You know
I
what I mean?
did.
If you know you're a lazy person and you sleeping all day, admit to that. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I'm not lazy. Tell yourself every day, I'm a lazy piece of shit and I gotta do better. Daily affirmations. You can't fix a problem if you don't acknowledge the problem. And
Yeah.
that's what most people fail to do, bro.
Yeah. That's
Like,
I failed too. That's why like I said, for me, I'm hard headed. It took losing the person that mattered most to me for it to finally all hit me. How much of a complacent, lying piece of shit I was.
yep. Likewise
It-
here, bro. I lied about fucking everything, dude. I was such a bad fucking person. Now, I don't have a single lying bone in my body. You tell me something, I'm gonna be the most blunt, honest individual I could be. And if you like it, cool. If you don't, sorry.
Yeah.
Truth hurts
I,
sometimes.
straight up, I got
Truth
nothing.
hurts.
I have nothing to hide anymore. I'm done even trying.
There's just not a point, bro. You come to realize that simple things like lying or like being lazy, just things that set you back in life, they're more draining than actually trying.
Yep.
It's so much harder to sit on your ass all day, bro, be at home complaining, than to actually get out and do something. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
People say it's easier to do that. No, it's harder. It's much harder because you can't break out of that habit.
Yeah. No, I'd say, yeah, it's just easier to stay the way you are. Because changing is
Blame,
hard.
blame
Change,
everybody else, bro.
yeah, changing is hard. I don't deny it. I want to be clear to everybody watching. And Blizzy, by the way, if you're still there, I'm glad you didn't lose your fiance. I really am. What's up?
That's another thing too. Men gotta do better when it comes to relationships, bro. Men gotta be more understanding.
We do. Straight
A
up.
lot of men say that women this, women that. No, bro. Like, as a man, women look to you for guidance, to be a rock. Like, and I don't know, as a man, if you're not showing empathy, you're not, you're not being kind to your woman, you're not hearing her when she speaks, like, you're not taking into consideration her feelings, her emotions, you're gonna lose your woman.
Straight up.
A woman that feels like she is not heard will leave faster than a woman that is being neglected or abused.
Yep. Blizzy, by the
And
way,
I've
yes. The
seen
answer
that.
is yes. But
Like, I've seen that shit happen firsthand, bro, and it's sad.
it's sad.
Like, I've seen good friends of mine, bro, lose good, amazing women just because they didn't hear her when she was
Who's
talking.
on there with you, Rico?
They didn't listen
Spit
to
in
them.
facts,
They didn't care
saluting
about their
face.
feelings, and I'm just like, dude, that's on you. You had a good
Yeah.
woman that made you lunch every morning, made sure your clothes were ready for work and all this shit, and you just said, I don't care about her? That's on you.
Yep. Jazz,
You know?
the person that's talking right now is Bry. Cool dude. She said
Here,
you spitting. She said you spitting facts.
Hey man, after studying psychology for the past goddamn 10 years, I hope I know what I'm saying.
I would hope so too. Otherwise, what the fuck you spend all that money getting those degrees for?
He said, what the fuck you go to school for? It's the hood
Respect Tahoe.
therapist.
But yeah, no. And for me,
LMAO all that money for what, homie?
the biggest conflict within me was not it was never that I didn't love my wife. She was an amazing woman. It was never that I didn't love her. It's that I loved me more. And I couldn't
Yep.
I couldn't decide. Like, I actually struggled with it. I want to be clear to everybody watching. It was not an easy decision that led to our divorce, and for me to do the things that I did. You know what I mean? I didn't know who I wanted to be. And I actually hated myself because I know I wasn't being the person that people thought I was. People thought I was a good husband. I wasn't. People thought I was a good, faithful, trustworthy, all these things. I wasn't. I absolutely fucking wasn't. I was selfish and self-centered, short-sighted and impulsive. But at no point, I will say one thing though, despite everything, and at no point did I not love my wife. It's just that I loved me more. And then when I lost her, I felt like I lost everything because that love I had for me, it wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough anymore.
It wasn't enough anymore.
You felt empty once again.
I felt empty in a way. And again, the biggest thing that I want to stress, y'all, is that I wanted her to leave. Hell, you could argue I pushed her away on purpose because I wanted to be that guy again. I didn't want to change. I wanted to be the fuckboy that I was. I missed sleeping around. I missed all that shit. I wanted it back badly. I wanted my freedom to do these things back badly. The freedom to do what I wanted to do, to only care about me without hurting anybody. No guilt, no shame. I could just live my life how I wanted to fucking live it. That's what I wanted. And I got exactly what I wanted. I did. For the first month of her leaving, I was, like I said, I was going buck wild. I was having all kinds of sex, threesomes, you name it, everything. I was living the life I thought I wanted to live. Until one day, I couldn't anymore. It just all hit me. I couldn't anymore. It wasn't enough anymore.
It don't make you feel good, bro. You realize.
Yeah. Once it hit me, I remember it was just one night. And the thought that crossed my mind was I missed her. I'm alone in my bed and I see she's not there, and it just hit me. I made the worst mistake of my life. I made the worst mistake I could have ever made. I chose wrong. For the first time in my life, even though I've made so many mistakes before then. I've made plenty of mistakes in my life. But at no point did I ever feel like I was really wrong, right? That's the difference. I never felt wrong with the mistakes that I made. Oh, they felt more like oopsies. Little oopsie daisies I could come back from, no problem. This was the first.
That's how it always is.
Yeah, this was the first time I ever felt truly wrong. So wrong that I didn't even know how to continue.
It's an ugly feeling, bro. That's like one of the worst feelings right there.
It was the biggest I fucked up feeling I've ever had in my life. Worse than anything I've ever experienced in my life. That was the closest. And I wouldn't wish that feeling on anyone. It was the lowest I've ever been. 7 months before I started streaming here. For 7 months, I sat on my couch every day, sleeping all day because when I dreamed we were still together.
I feel like I didn't even know what I wanted or deserved until I
Trying
was
to
25 plus.
Bring back your happiness that you lost.
Yep. 7 months. I sat there, barely doing anything. I would use the bathroom, of course. I'd maybe shower once every few weeks. But I sat on that couch, wishing I was dead, sleeping every day as much as I could because when I was asleep, she was there.
We all go through a dark place.
That's crazy that I
had
can still
that
hear the
spurt
sadness
younger,
in your
but
voice over
everything
it.
felt hollow.
Because every time I think about it, it just brings me nothing but pain. I want to cry when I think about it. To this day, I miss her. I miss her every day. I may be all smiles to y'all, but I promise y'all, I'm in pain every fucking day. Every day I go to bed by myself, I think of her.
No wife or anything no more? No girlfriend?
Nope, nothing. Not because of lack of trying. I have tried to move on. And recently, in the past month, I have tried. It's just been unsuccessful.
After all the fun and games, you still have to face the reality.
not
I
the
am
time,
sorry,
huh?
Rico.
But I am trying to move on. Most of all, I'm trying to be happy again. I'm trying to be, but know
Hey,
that I
that's why you got all us.
yeah, that's all. I love you. I love what I'm doing. I love that I met all you wonderful people and
But
we're
it's
hanging
good you
out
can
and
recognize that you need to be
we're having
better
a
for
good time.
yourself
And
and your future partner. Saluting face.
right on, Jazz. Thank you.
A community turns into a family, you know?
That's right, Lucian. Good to see you, and Blizzy. I know. I same here, Blizzy. Same here. But yeah, no,
Yes,
I'm
sir. Hard
glad.
hands.
I'm glad that I'm doing what I'm building this community. I'm glad that I'm meeting so many people. I'm glad that I don't know that this is the best I've ever been as a person. It's just what causes me pain is not the loneliness. It's the shame and regret I feel for who I was. I hurt her, and I regret that. I'm beyond sorry. Words can't express how sorry I am for hurting her.
But you know
She
one thing
was
I'll tell you to try to make
what's
you
up?
view things in a new light?
What's that?
You're a good man for allowing that woman to live her life without you and live the life that she deserved. And you're a good man for acknowledging that and not trying to continuously to hold her back and go back.
When I used to tell
That's
her that she deserved better than me, I didn't
I
really mean
agree.
it I didn't really mean it at the time. At the time, that was just my cop out, my excuse for what I really wanted, which was for me to be free. But now I mean it when I say it. She did deserve better than me,
yeah,
and
and you're a good man for, you know, letting her.
yeah,
You're a very good man, Rico. A shady man would have tried to go back and keep holding that woman back no matter what.
I would never do that to her. She
But you're an
deserves better
amazing
than
man
that.
for allowing her to
You'll both be better
move
for
on
it.
and progress her
And
life.
so will
And,
she.
you know,
Each relationship
let
we
her
have
live the
serves
life
as a
that you
lesson.
believe that she deserves.
She will.
And
She
hopefully she's
is.
living that life, you know?
She is. I've talked to her from time to time in small doses just to catch up and whatnot, but she is by and large living the life she wanted to live. And she told me she's
Good.
doing better. She even told me that she
That,
forgives me for everything
hey,
I
and
did.
that's all you could ask for, brother, right there. Is the forgiveness that she gave you and to know that she's doing better.
Yeah, I'm happy. It's just the only thing I'm struggling with at this point is forgiving myself.
You got this, man. It'll take some time. I struggle forgiving myself for some things that I've done in the past as well, but all we could do is kind of move forward and try to be a better individual to the next people that we meet in our lives, you know?
Yeah. But
That's all you
Dad
could do,
Slab, good
bro.
to see
Let
you.
the next time you get a woman in your life, you know, don't make the same mistakes.
I don't plan on
Treat
it.
her better
Trust
than
me.
treat her better than what you did, bro, and that's gonna be the way that you're able to forgive yourself. Trust me, it'll come.
That's the plan. Trust me. Trust
You're a
me.
good man. I could tell. After studying psychology for so long, bro, and speaking to hundreds of people, thousands of people, I can usually depict who's a good individual and who's not. Fairly easy. I could
Yeah.
tell you're a good dude. You're just like the rest of us guys in this world. You a little hurt. You a little damaged.
Yeah.
That's all good, baby. We all damage goods in this life. All of us.
Goddamn right. That's another thing. Going back to what we were talking about before, and in fairness, thank you. I'm glad to have all y'all. I really am. Going back to what we were talking about before, I've heard so many guys say, "Oh, I don't want to date any woman that's had any exes or any shit like that, or baggage." I'm like, bro, everyone has baggage, dog. Everyone. This is
Every
what
single
this
person.
this is why I only want to date girls who are like 19 or some shit. Said the 40-year-old.
Jesus Christ.
Like, because there's no baggage. I'm like, for one, seek help. You need help.
Seek therapy.
Seek
Seek a
therapy.
jail. Go
Or
to your
se-
Anyone
nearest
over 20
jail and
got
put
baggage,
yourself in
bro.
there.
Yeah, what Jazz just said. Anyone over 20 got baggage. If you lived your life, you will have baggage. That is unavoidable. Gonna fucking
Straight to jail.
you're gonna develop some level of baggage because of decisions you're gonna make because you're human. There are a lot of guys out there for some fucking reason who don't want to deal with the fucking the what's the word how I want to describe it? the scope of people of the human experience. They just don't have the mental or emotional capacity to deal with somebody else having lived their life. Like they just can't. They don't want to deal with it. What do you mean you're still sad about how your ex treated you? What do you mean you have PTSD or trauma or you're hurt in some way or you're careful? What you need to be? What do you mean you got this? You got these certain nervous tics or whatever. They don't just your family's dysfunctional. What do you mean? I don't want to hear all that. What the fuck? You mean you have depression? I don't want to hear none of that. I'm like,
Sadly, that's how most people are, though.
but that's how most people are.
Like people don't understand that we're all humans on this planet, just trying to coexist. Nothing more, nothing less. We're all just trying to survive, make it to the next day. And it's really
Yeah.
mind blowing when you think about it.
Yeah, no, I'll never. There was, oh my god, all those 40, and then guys say these older, even younger guys say, oh man, women are just so horrible these days, and I'm just like, are they though, or is it you? Because I have not, every guy I've met who talks like that, who talks about how bad women are these days, when you get to know these motherfuckers, what you find is a dude who.
Okay, and men are twice as bad, lol.
You find a self-centered, insecure,
Summer bro.
immature, not understanding little boy that hasn't
Straight,
had his frontal lobe developed yet. That's what you find.
straight up, dog. And Vinny, I want to be clear. I'm not saying no women are bad. There are indeed. My twin brother just found out he was being cheated on by his girlfriend. So his now ex-girlfriend. Some women do suck. Don't get me wrong. The women are just as capable of being shitty as any dude is, for sure. But in my experience on this, in my 30 years of life, 9 times out of 10, or at least 7 out of 10, the perpetrator of the bad behavior is the men. I know. I was one of them.
Yep, same here.
I was
We're
the
ones that
liar.
started.
We're the ones who started it. My wife was nothing but good to me.
But lots of men love to demonize women for
My
things
wife
they have
was-
right to demonize.
What's up?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, it's just accountability. Nobody wants to take accountability. You
No
notice
one-
every single topic we have spoken about
It's accountability. It boils back down to
is accountability. One
Yeah.
simple word, accountability. Every single topic we have talked about today, finances, relationships, just trauma, every single thing.
It boils back
relate
down
to one thing, accountability.
accountability. Is
And
this
people
person
not wanting to take it?
and no one wanting to take it? A lot of dudes will sooner blame all women for why they're single than take any accountability about themselves. A lot of dudes
Yeah.
will sooner
Like,
blame.
women are fucking amazing, bro. I don't know what dudes be complaining about. Women can
I-
cook, women can bake, women will love you. When you're sick, I'm sorry, but me as a man, when I'm sick, I'm the biggest crybaby bitch this world has ever
Same
seen.
Same here,
Ever
dog.
fucking seen, bro.
I
Any
am.
girl that I have ever had in my life, bro, when she is sick, guess what she's doing? She's taking care of me, making sure that I am taken care of. That's
Yeah.
fucking insane. Women
I
are
am-
fucking amazing.
Women are awesome. I have never met a bad woman in my life other than the girl who, again, out of all the women I've met and women I've been with, the only bad woman I can think of is the one who just cheated on my brother. Again, we're 30 years old. I've been around 30 years, and that's the worst I can think of. Oh, wait, and the girl who, in high school, it's teenagers being shitheads, so I don't really count that. But she pretended to be my girlfriend and then broke up with me. It was a whole fucking thing. But yeah, but I don't hold that against all women because again, we were kids. She was just being she was just being stupid. But
You know, as men, it really is our fault though, bro. Like, I hate to say it, but if you're on the game too much and shit, your girlfriend's gonna get tired of that. You know, she's gonna
Yep,
feel in
my-
love. So if your girlfriend starts
Maybe
texting other
sneaky
people
bro, I
because
have
you're
a
not
lot of
talking to
girls that
her,
are friends.
who are you gonna blame? Her for being a quote unquote hoe, or are you gonna blame yourself for neglecting the person that's next to you?
A lot of M cheat.
Be for real. You
I
know
did
what I
s-
mean? Like,
yeah,
it's
and
it's like little things like that. Like I've had friends that go through that, bro. Like, oh I call my girl texting someone else. Well, shit, bro, you've been at the club for the past 4 days and shit. I'd
course
text someone else too.
of course you're talking to somebody else.
Yeah, like you haven't been home in 3-4 days, bro. I'd start texting someone else too. At that point, I'm single. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like you
Nah.
can't blame them. You know what I mean? Like
And then that's what I'm saying.
Women,
That's what
women
I'm
are
saying.
like a flower. You gotta nurture them. You know what I mean? If you don't take care of your flowers, they're like your plants. They die.
Yeah, and as Vinny, as someone who's cheated myself, as someone who's asked for an open relationship and had that, as someone who clearly was not satisfied in my own marriage, let me explain to you how that works. Why people do it? It's because there's something lacking in the relationship, something lacking, some need that's not being fulfilled.
Yep.
Something is missing, and so we go seek it out in others. And that thing that's usually missing is either something that their partner isn't doing for them, or they themselves are lacking in themselves, right? I wasn't content with a woman who did everything for me. It wasn't enough for me for some fucking reason. She did everything for me, and before anyone starts, we had sex, and I mean a lot of it. We both we've talked about it.
They just something new.
Fucking Rico. Hold on. I gotta get weird for 1 second. You're gonna hate me, but I
go
gotta
ahead.
ask one weird question.
What's up?
Has she ever pegged you?
Yeah,
That's fucking insane.
bro. When it came to
I love you and I respect you for the honesty.
When it
You
came
are the
to
fucking man.
when it came to sex, bro, we did everything together. Everything. Every.
You are a fucking legend, Rico.
I
A
loved.
fucking
I
literal legend.
loved.
Nice.
Was it nice? It was better than I thought it would be, but still not something that we did often. There was no one I trusted with my asshole more than my wife.
Hey, that's how you know you were really in love.
Oh, I loved her to death. She was everything I could have ever wanted in a woman. Everything. There was no one I trusted with my body, trusted with my life. No one I cared about more. The problem, ladies and gentlemen, was that I loved myself more.
And
It
see,
wasn't.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that, but I don't think people understand that you can love yourself to the moon and back and love someone else. I don't think people get that. Bro, there's really not a thing of loving too much. It's more of just being selfish. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself, but
yeah, no, I that's what I'm saying is that it's like I was selfish. I wanted more, and again, I want to be clear before the cheating and then eventually the open relationship. I did ask her. I was upfront with her that I wanted more, but that's what made her feel like she wasn't good enough for me, even though she was good enough. Clearly, she wasn't because clearly I wanted more. I was thinking,
what could I do?
Yeah, I was greedy, is what it was. I was too greedy. She gave me. I'm telling you. Again, I'm gonna be explicit here. Ain't no woman. All the women I've been with, ain't no one give better head, better cowgirl, better everything. She was she was on the next planon. So you better believe I wasn't wearing a condom.
Fucking dude. Do you have any kids, by the way?
No kids. We tried once, and unfortunately, we lost it to miscarriage.
Oh man, I've been there. That's a rough thing to deal with.
Yeah. That I'm gonna be, but I'm being very explicit here, y'all. I told you I got nothing to hide anymore. I don't care anymore.
Hey, we're all grown here.
There should be only adults in my stream, by the way. There shouldn't be anyone under the age of 18 in here, by the way. Just to be clear, if there's anyone under age 18, get the fuck out of here. Don't tell your parents about what I'm telling you here, because then I get in trouble. My streams are all rated 18 plus. Yes, goddamn right, Skinny Man. Best suck of my fucking life.
LMFI.
Yo, we've had some good combos, you and I, today. It's been real nice.
Oh, absolutely, bro. I love this. I don't call myself Dorico Rants for nothing.
I'm a chatterbox too. Trust me. As a therapist, bro, I'm used to sitting here for hours talking to people all day.
Oh yeah. It's just if I'm not talking too much, because no one's giving me anything to work with. You got to give me something. You got to give me something to work with, because if I have to come up with it on my own, it might take a while because my brain is pretty.
We're gonna be talking about the best head.
Exactly.
Figure it out.
But yeah, no. That's my lesson to you, Vinny, and anyone else watching, is that it really does boil down to a kind of selfishness and greed, or worse yet, insecurity and sense of lacking. Why people cheat.
Understanding too is number one. If you can't talk to your woman without raising your voice, you need to reevaluate
Reevaluate
yourself
your
as a
life.
man.
That's another thing. Me and my wife, we never yelled at each other. We never argued. Bootiel, good to see you. We never that never happened. We never. I'd be damned if I ever hit my wife. Fuck that. I don't hit women in general, but that's a whole separate thing I want to talk to you about. I was never we never had any problems like that.
Yeah, bro. If like for anybody in the chat, if you're one of them people that raises your voice when you're talking to someone else, especially about something that you don't agree with, reevaluate yourself and see where those issues come from.
You ain't got no
But there's
reason to be
something-
yelling.
Yeah, there's something you got to deal with. Whether
You
it's
got-
past trauma from your parents yelling at you or some shit, you got to deal with something.
Let me see. Three Evils said, you know what Bad Head and Bad Pizza have in common? No, Three Evils, shut the fuck up. I'm going to stop you right there.
Ooh, hold on. I want to try to figure it out. Bad head and bad pizza?
Is that it's some? I know where he's going with this. So that pizza is still good, even no matter how bad it is. No, fuck that. I've had
Fuck.
I've
I
had
didn't get
bad
that.
head.
Feel slow.
I've had. There was one woman. Her name was Joy. She gave me the
Lol.
worst head I have ever fucking experienced in my entire life. I have never felt like throwing up
Don't get Rico
from some-
started on bad
from-
head.
from someone sucking me off. Felt like I'm about to puke. Just
Bro, you want to know something crazy that happened to me since we're speaking about head?
yeah.
I didn't even know this was possible. I got some of the worst head ever too, and this bitch was using too much teeth, bro. At some point, I don't know what happened, she bit my dick and blood shot out of it.
Oh my god.
And my shit was like purple and swollen, bro, for like 3 weeks. It was so horrible, dude. I couldn't even like walk because my shit was just hanging there, fucking just swollen. I was literally bedridden, bro, because some fucking bitch tried to bite my dick. She bit
Nah.
it so hard, bro.
Three Evils, that guy, nah, y'all just ain't had bad head before. Y'all just that's all that says to me. Y'all say it's still pretty good or all head is good head. No, it's not. Y'all haven't had
know-
bad head. You don't know
that guy
yet.
said, I know that dude ain't said dude captain, because my guy, I'm gonna be honest, I have a video, because I was recording at that time. I have a video of that shit. You didn't believe. I'll pull up receipts.
In my case, I'll just never, I don't have a video. I wasn't recording this time, which is, weird for me in that case, because I normally would, because I recorded with like every woman I was with. But but this particular case, I didn't. With their consent, by the way, with their consent. It was always a mutually consensual recording.
It has to be. It gotta be.
But that said, and this one of all the women I've been with over 24 women. This one woman's head was so goddamn bad. Again, I nearly puked. I was like, well, stop. I was like, dude, just stop. Please,
I
stop
envy
doing
Like,
what
what
you're
was she
doing.
doing?
I
Too
dated
much
someone
teeth or
with
some
braces
shit? Or
and got
like,
a little
I ain't
cut
trying to
there,
get too in
otherwise
depth,
he
but
was
like,
good.
Right
I just
on,
gotta know.
Jazz. That guy was Three Evils. You must be lucky for sure. That guy. What in the fuck are you talking about? You said you sound like somebody that just agrees with everyone else is saying just so you can be in the conversation. Who are you talking to right now? You just got here for
Probably me.
one.
Probably
what?
me. Just
what?
another troll.
That guy, bro. What? Ain't nobody. It is just. This is an adult conversation. Ain't nobody agreeing with absolutely everything. We're just being honest about our experiences. Like what is that? Like what you just said doesn't make any sense to what we're saying. He's not agreeing
Bro.
with everything I'm saying. He's telling his experience, and I'm telling mine. What are you talking about?
He's talking about me. He's trying to
He
say
said-
what I said, that my dick got bit and I was bleeding.
Oh
As
fuck
if you
no!
don't bleed.
No, that happens. All love
Bro,
though.
must
I
be
mean,
a-
we're not mad
Bro,
at
either
you.
he's
It's
a little
just
slow or he's a little young. Either way, I love the engagement. Any engagement is good engagement. Remember that.
speaking of engagement, I need to engage my lungs with some cigarettes. I'm all out.
I need a pack of bowl. Speaking of that.
That guy, you're good, buddy. Ain't nobody mad at you.
Yeah, that guy, you're good, bro. You're good.
We thought if you ain't trolling, you just sincerely die on the hill that all head is good head. We gonna have to agree to disagree, big dog. Because ain't no
Well, we don't
fuck
have to
ain't
agree to disagree.
because ain't no fucking way. Oh boy.
Just wait till they use the teeth action on you, bro, and they fucking just nibbing your shit like a beaver. Just
Or
wait.
what? Or wait till they're gagging on your shit. Until they about to puke on it. To the point it makes
Oh,
you
no.
you
Yeah. I've had
fools
women
are
puke
just
on my
lucky
shit
they
3
ain't got
times.
bad
Fucking
head yet,
disgusting,
haha.
buddy.
it's disgusting.
Nasty.
It's disgusting, bro.
Bro, I had it happen outside of a bar. You know how sad I was? I was out of town at a bar, bro. Like an hour and a half away, dude. Oh, I was so angry.
Yeah.
So fucking angry.
Y'all are that guy, Three Evils, y'all are just lucky. Y'all are lucky. And I pray to
At
God
least
y'all
you were out of town.
I pray to God y'all stay lucky. Because I wouldn't wish bad head on nobody.
Facts.
That is some shit that I say to my worst enemy. Like I hope the next blowjob you get's the worst you ever experienced. Because you'll never forget it, motherfucker.
You really won't.
But on that
It's
actually
like
on that note, I'll never forget when I was giving my wife head. My cat, he was a kitten at the time. Yeah, I'm sure you can imagine where I'm going with this.
I do.
I'm naked. My wife's naked. We're down. I'm going to town, and my cat, for some reason, looked at my dick and thought that it was a toy. And he jumps up and just claws the fuck out of my shit. Everything. He starts grabbing all on it with his full claws out and biting it and claws. And I jumped up screaming. I will never forget. That was the worst. Oh
yeah,
my!
nothing like that happened, but
I
that's
prayed.
crazy.
No,
I
he
prayed
just wanted to play Rico. Come on.
that he. And I know he wanted to play jazz. That's what I didn't want to play like that. My dick ain't no toy.
That motherfucker thought he found a scratching post. He said, "Come here."
He seen my little dangly bits, and he's like, oh, meow, meow, bitch, meow.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, nah, my cat fucked my shit up. I couldn't have sex for like 2 weeks because of the scars. I didn't want to get infected or nothing, so I kept cleaning it and washing it and taking care of it because I was like, I ain't putting anything nowhere until cat claws are notoriously pretty fucking dirty.
You better than me. I would have been on my way to the ER.
Oh no, I didn't want to go to the ER. I didn't want to have to explain what happened.
That's exactly why I would have went. I would have loved to tell that story to them. I would have took the
Toto,
cat with me just to show them.
this is my cat, by the way. Here's his claws. You make sure they're not infected, so I don't get something down there. But
Yup.
thankfully, nothing happened like that. It was just a couple scars on my dick. That guy, thank you for the follow. Toto Alloy, good morning. You came in on some adult conversations.
Whoever's just joining, you've been missing out on some good combos.
Yeah, we've been having some good conversations. Everybody want to show up all after the fact because we've been talking for a while now. Which
Y'all gotta
actually,
get us in the Discord. Y'all gotta join the voice chat. I'd love to hear more opinions.
yeah, for sure. I'd love to hear someone say to my fucking face that all head is good head. Please, I want to hear that at some point.
Join the Discord and debate us why
Explain
all
to
head is
me.
good head.
Yeah, say it to my fucking face, you son of a bitch.
Discord topic of the day.
Rico gonna give it.
All head is not good head. Prove me wrong. Just like those TikTok videos.
All right. And actually, I wanted to go back to something. Someone said, I've been holding on to this. Blizzy, are you still there? You said there's a lot of times where I felt some sort of misplaced resentment towards your fiance. I felt the same towards my wife. I did. I'm not going to deny it. I started to resent her because I hated how it felt knowing I wasn't who she needed me to be. Like, I knew I wasn't being faithful. I knew I wasn't being who she needed me to be, who she believed I was. Every time she said she loved me, it stung. And the freedom that I felt I was losing, the freedom that I felt I'd lost because of her, I resented her for it. I don't deny that. I did. So, Blizzy, for whatever resentment you or bitterness you may hold towards your fiance or now wife, I do hope you really think about that a bit. Think about why you feel it. Because I acknowledge now. I acknowledge why I did. I wished. I just. Again, it was part of why I hated myself so much because I knew I was a piece. She loved a piece of shit. I didn't deserve her love. I definitely didn't. And she gave me her whole heart, and all I did was spit on it.
Just gave her breadcrumbs in return.
I gave her crumbs in return. She deserved better than that, and I'm glad she's found it. I'm glad, but fuck, I know how
Hey.
you feel, my man.
Never know, Rico. Maybe life works in mysterious ways. Maybe.
BRB, gotta do some actual work hard
Maybe
hands.
things will work out with you and her.
Maybe.
Life is very strange.
I hope so, but I don't know. We'll see. We got
Hey, it's all on you too, brother. You got to make that change, and you gotta show her that you've changed.
we're both
Remember
roughly
accountability.
Yeah, and I mean, she says she believes that I've changed, so we'll see how it goes.
All I could say is maybe ask her one day. You want to get lunch as friends? Just casually, just catch up and talk.
That's what
Number one way to reignite a connection, bro, is through physical interaction.
Here's to hoping. And then side note, Jazz, you go get your work done, girl. Blizzy, good shit, and the Wandering Sage, good afternoon to you. Glad to see you finally made it.
What's good, homie? I had to wait for the game to download. We're here now.
I'm
I'll
glad
be
you
playing
got.
World in a couple years.
How
Oh, yeah,
far?
welcome back.
Welcome back to it. But how far were you in it?
I beat it.
Iceborne and everything too.
Same here.
Everything.
Now
Oh,
I'm just getting
I-
everything I missed.
I fought Fatalis for fun.
Oh my god.
Oh,
you
shit,
and
my bad.
you and everybody
Hold on,
fucking
hold
you
on,
and
big dog.
everybody else.
I gotta tell you one thing. We have one big rule up in this stream. We don't say the F word. We don't say the F word because then Rico gets triggered.
Because I can't fucking beat him.
So look. I don't want to press my finger into the wound, but guess what
Bro, I
weapon
helped
I
Bullet
mainly
last
use?
night kill Fatalis.
Which one, motherfucker?
I'm a hunting horn main.
Oh my god, of course.
You beat
I'ma
Fatalis
need-
with a fucking
I'm
hunting
gonna need
horn.
you. I'm
I
gonna need you
sure
on my
the fuck
team.
did.
I'm gonna need you
I
on my
sure the
team
fuck
for all
did.
them buffs ASAP.
I sure the fuck did. I beat his ass with a hunting horn.
Fucking shit, I suck.
Well, okay, so I have like 1,000 hours in the game, so
So do I. I suck, motherfucker.
I'm at like 2,500 and I suck too. But at least I beat Fatalis.
Oh fuck you, Bri.
okay. So let's ask: when you were playing, the majority of the time, were you playing with someone, or were you going at it solo?
Both, and I've played with people way better than me, but it seems like I'm a bad luck charm because no matter who I play with, even when I use the SOS and get them Japanese name motherfuckers in here, I still lose.
Not the Japanese motherfucker.
Japanese.
You think the Japanese people would carry me, but they fail.
My boy said not even the professionals could carry me.
Not even the professionals.
So at the height of world, I was a guild leader, and me and my friends, we had a guild, and our thing was we love to help newbies get into world and like really see what it's about, and we showed them how to get good at the game. So maybe I might be able to help you.
All right, you want to help me too? Because I'm
Man.
coming back after years too.
Man, I'm gonna hold you. I swear to God, you talking yourself up, just like all these motherfuckers before you did, and you lose. And we go in there and you fucking lose. I swear to God.
So hear me out. Like I said, it's been a couple years since I played. I need to remember my shit.
No excuses. Because you came in here guns a blazing. You came in here saying, "We don't need to see it, buddy."
Send me an invite to the session. Let me get my shit. Let me get my bearings back.
Nah, Rico, throw him in Fatalis right away. He was talking all that shit. He got
no, if you do that, I'm going to grab my insect glaive. I don't care.
Nah. You gotta pull out the hunting horn. You said hunting horn. As a man, we only got two things: our balls and our word. You better keep that word, hunting horn.
I'm gonna keep both, but damn, can I get into the practice ring first? Let me get my bearings back. You trying to throw me?
I didn't even get no practice yesterday when I came back. I went balls to. You better go balls to the wall.
Well, shit, fuck that. I'm pulling out my charge blade then.
No shit, of course. Of course.
So it's only 2 weapons in this game I don't really
Hello?
use. And
Anybody hear me?
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
talking this. I've been talking this whole time. My fucking thing muted again. Fuck!
What'd you say?
I was saying that, yeah, let me invite you to the session. What's your PlayStation name again? I don't remember.
It's Sergeant Cheek Clapper.
Are you fucking serious?
See, with a name like that, you have to go fight Fatalis right away. There's
Sergeant-
or but
Sergeant, I fucking love people because y'all are just, the name people come up with. Sergeant Cheek Clapper, and you said that so fucking definitively, like there's something normal about saying that. Like,
It is.
it's Sergeant Cheek Clapper. What the? I fucking love being online. I really do.
bro, it's because he's confident in his name.
That's
is who he
that
is.
is a confident
He is
fucking name,
Sergeant-
though.
He is Sergeant Cheek Clapper, bro. He owns that identity.
First off,
and here's the justification for it. Play me in Mortal Kombat and lose. I'm going to finish that round with you just got your cheeks clapped every time.
right on.
Which Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat?
Every one of them.
Oh shit.
How competitive are you? Because I play in tourneys and shit. So if you play in
Not-
tourneys, I'm down.
Not super competitive. I don't do tourneys. It's just it's too sweaty for me. But
Okay, then you don't want to play me.
yeah,
I gotta
don't
see
get me
this.
wrong.
I gotta see this.
No, we could play. That still sounds like fun, honestly. You could probably beat me.
I'm down for the boxing. It's always fun and never a sore.
Add me, bro. I got all the Mortal Kombat. Add me. I'm down.
Oh my boy, yes! I love finding people to play Mortal Kombat with because me and my homies, like some of my homeboys play online. One of them does tourneys, but we normally play with each other most of the time. And
Right on. Oh, by the way,
it's hands on sight.
I can't find Sergeant Cheek Clapper. How did you spell it?
It's Sergeant_ Cheek Clapper. It's hold on.
Like
I can't
I
remember if
because I'm pretty sure I just added you.
you did.
Like you like I don't see it anywhere. Sergeant. I'm looking at my S's. I see Shadow, Spidey, Super,
Oh,
and
you,
then it
you
goes.
added me as a close friend, so it's Dwayne Farrell.
Oh, Dwayne Farrell.
Yeah, you added me as a close friend.
Damn, you didn't add me as a close friend. That's crazy.
Hey, I didn't choose that. He chose it. I just accepted it.
I gotta delete you now.
Ah! All right.
You gotta earn back my love, bro.
Oh my God, y'all killing me.
I'm salty.
All right,
You
everybody.
you gotta shake ass on stream or something to earn back my love. So you better get to it.
Hey, bro, I'll twerk it up. I'll do what I gotta do. Alex, good to see you. Everybody watching,
All right.
I am 100% joking. Y'all are not about to see my fat ass clap. Hey,
No,
I will
As a
I will
man, we
fall.
only have two.
Then I ain't no
So you
fucking
gotta do
man.
it.
I can't make my ass clap. My booty cheeks are.
You better figure it out. You better be like, how does a black man make his ass clap? ASAP.
Oh my God.
Screaming.
You know, don't make me look it up for you because I'll start sending you a bunch of twerk tutorials.
All right. All right. On that note, to everybody watching, we're gonna cut to I'm on to end the stream and come back in about 10 minutes. I gotta run to the store. I was about to tell you that too, Sage. I'll be right back. Sage, Brian, we can all play together, run them rounds and shit, kill a bunch of monsters. But I really gotta go to the store right quick. I will be right back.
Do your
Yep,
thing.
yep.
I'll be here.
I'll be in the chat.
Yep, just stay right here, y'all. So everybody watching, I'm gonna reset the stream because I don't want to just leave it on. It's already been on for almost 4 hours, so it's about time to reset it. Anyways, and Alex, yes, here's my Discord, Alex. All are welcome to my public stream live chat. We all just here shooting shit, having a good time. All are welcome. Add me on Discord, Alex, before I shut it down, because I also need to use the bathroom really bad, and I've been
No
holding
slurs
it for a
though.
good minute.
Slurs are only for after hours.
After no slurs until after the stream. Then go ahead. I'm just fucking around. Last night was hilarious when I said that, y'all. I was like,
Bro,
all right,
that shit was so funny.
bro, Sage.
That
We
shit
had
had me dying.
we had like 10 people in here, and I said, all right, y'all, stream's over. Y'all can swear and use slurs now, and everybody was about to say something. And then it just,
that is malicious work right there. Like,
I'm like, all right, y'all, thank you for restraining yourselves. Go nuts. And it got hilarious after that. All right. But yes, thank you all for coming to the stream. Alex, I'm about to accept your friend request. See y'all in about 10 minutes.
Yes, sir. Be safe.
Like I said, use the bathroom, run to the store, check on my cats, make sure they're good, and then we can kick this off with a brand new stream.
Yep. Be safe out there.
Yep, be right back, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna stay in the call, but I just want to turn my headphones off so I